Is
We're
that like
My
the
favorite
bells?
time is
we're streaming now, just so that
Not
everyone knows.
The bells.
9:59. The
Oh
bells,
dear fucking
bells,
Christ.
bells,
Oh dear
bells,
God, just kill me.
Please
bells,
stop.
bells.
I hate that.
How about Annabelle Lee? Do you like Annabelle?
We've gone over this
Who doesn't
in
like Annabelle
two
Lee?
separate streams. I'm pretty sure we went over this literally 30 streams ago, probably.
What, Annabelle Lee?
It wouldn't
All of
surprise
this-
me.
all of
He
this
always brings up the
Poem
bells.
shit.
I love the bells.
Wow,
I hate
talking about the
'em.
stream and another stream, it's like we're crossing streams.
Bum bum
Ooh.
bum ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
By the way, I posted the photos of them. They're really big.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
That's one of the big ones. We have 4 of those.
I kind of expect. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected.
Oh, really? I
Not
thought you were
the-
thinking like one of the little, like, Markiplier ones.
No. I know there's different shit. I didn't expect the back to look like that, but that's because I've never seen the back of things.
Yeah, it's just clean up plastic with the...
Also, now I can put
coordinates.
Markiplier in the text. Not gonna make more people watch on YouTube anyway. Anywho, let's get started just because I have... Google, I didn't fucking ask you to do shit! Don't you dare turn on, you creepy son of a bitch! Just because I know I have shit going on over the next couple of days and I'm gonna be running on a little bit of sleep myself. Okay. Previously, in the land of Trigis, Althaea the Druid Elf, Bambles the Kobold Bard, Bromund the Rogue Dwarf, Wing the Tabaxi Ranger, at least for now, and Zephfer the Gnome Monk battled in space against Lunarius, the Andro Sphinx, and a robed individual in their final mandatory trial. After greatly injuring both, the robed individual revealed himself to be Sting, Wing's twin brother. The party sat with Sting, and the Sphinxes Lunarius and Solea, the Andro and Gyno Sphinx, and were assisted with piecing together the facts they've uncovered. Wing's tribe being alive but insane, or at least a portion of them, needing more than just a clearing of the caves, the elimination of Tarkle Core, and how Almera and Vonrek may be related in scheme. After an offering of high-quality sake, the Sphinxes returned the favor with a hero's feast, the knowledge of a high-risk, high-reward trial for any question answered, and the offer of Wing to form a celestial pact with the Sphinxes, be purified as Zugamo, and become a warlock celestial pact. Woo! So, speaking of an individual named Wing, your time... yes, you will be staying at Tabaxi. Sorry about that. Your time training is grueling, hard work. Physically, your pain and exhaustion is removed only once you collapse. You're brought back up, and then you are just pushed until you collapse again, and the cycle just keeps repeating over and over again to get you that proper training and push your body and your mind. A quarter of your training actually is just simply ensuring you are ready to remove Zugamo from your body. That is that is a removal of a soul from you, and that is huge. But there is a point where Sting is kind of talking to you. He puts a hand on you, and he just goes, "Alright, he can't hear you, or he can't hear us right now, so don't worry about it, but are you sure? I mean, what do you want to happen with this individual after? I mean, our plan is to just send him off. He's technically he's dead, but not at the same time. So I'm unsure what your idea was."
Well, we kind of talked about, like, you guys were like, about keeping him, and then, like, because he has a lot that has to finish too. I think that's kind of this whole thing. Like, there's the whole Yarlin thing. There's all that stuff.
Understood. So when you say keep him, what are you suggesting we do? This is somebody you have learned information about, Wing. I'm deferring to you. I have my ideas of who this individual is just by being in the same area as you and looking into you, but this is ultimately your decision. You have been with him more.
Well, I meant, like, I thought that would be, like, a way to, like, transform his soul into, like, some sort of, like, body.
Is that what you would like?
Yes. I mean, I think that's kind of the right thing to do. It'd be kind of rude to just, like, send him back even though nothing's finished.
I just wanted to be sure. I am a little wary on this individual because he is a fallen Azamar, from what I can tell, looking into the soul. And on top of that, he seems to have been a little bit more. I can't quite pick up what it is. It seems to have been more than just an Azamaric trait. I know many Azamar tend to be paladins or clerics, so I don't know if he went against his god as either or, but again, I will defer to you. I just wanted to make sure I asked this before we proceeded with this, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. That's the only time he brings it up. Eventually, the rest of you, the 2 weeks kind of pass. I don't know if there was anything in particular some of you were looking to do. I know that Bromund had contacted or Austin contacted me in relation to what Bromund wanted to do during those 2 weeks, kind of researching a couple of things. So I don't know if there's something any of you wanted to do. It is a basic library.
Basic library.
Yeah.
Then, well, if it's basic library, I don't want any basic knowledge.
Okay. Yeah, they we'll say kind of bring that up a little bit, and the Sphinxes kind of just give you the explanation of, if you want more knowledge, take the trial. We're more than happy to set it up for you. Otherwise, you don't really get much else. Anybody else, or all good? I just want to
I'm good.
All right. Simple enough. So then, when your training is complete, Wing, the rest of you watch as he emerges from a dimensional door of sorts. We'll say that.
Wow, it's like that one room in Dragon Ball Z on top of Kami's Lookout.
Almost as if that's what it is.
Hyperbolic time chamber.
Bada boom.
The room of spirit and soul. I don't know what it's called in Japanese.
You can only enter it twice.
Salad bowl.
That's bullshit, but we're not going to go over it. Anywho, Wing emerges with Sting. Wing looks physically healthier. He's not, this is not saying that he's like gained any muscle or anything like that, but
He look physically healthier.
Although
it doesn't
You were
appear like
glowing,
he's gained any
Wanger.
muscle.
Oh my god, fuck off.
It's like that training was stupid.
But like his overall demeanor is just like the way you can see him eat. When you look at somebody after they've been taking care of themselves, you can kind of see it just a healthy glow
Are
from
you
them.
saying Wing hasn't been taking care of himself?
Wing, you had a soul inside of your body that is causing you to create blood curses, sacrificing your own blood. Your own blood was fucking tainted. So yes, you weren't taking care of your fucking self. Fight me!
I had 2 souls, that means I was taking care of myself doubly well.
Yeah, okay, fuck off. Anywho.
Double the stuff.
Minus the whole, like, gray fur part, he looks good. He looks actually pretty good. But Sting, and again, you are all here for this, Sting then speaks out. As part of the agreement, we shall purge you of the individual Wing. We just wanted to make sure that people were available, and the Sphinxes, just in case something were to go wrong, and we would need your friend's input. Again, I am only one person. But when that happens, a large, bulky construct is then presented by the Sphinxes. Solea... Actually, it's not even... It's like, bulky's kind of an overstatement, because it's bulky in certain parts of the padding and some of, like, the harder armor pieces, but the overall make of it is relatively thin. There's a couple of thick wires that are going, or dark root wires that are going between each of these pieces, eventually leading up to this head that's just this one... you wouldn't even really call it an eyeball. It's just a glowing sphere for an eye, technically. But with this, Solea walks over to Wing and rests her paw on your head. And that's a big-ass paw. This is a paw that could just push you down and squash you. But
Wing
she's being
takes 200 damage and dies.
but she's being gentle. It's like dipping your toe into the pool of water kind of situation, except her entire paw.
Hey, I don't like that analogy.
But
Can you not trigger me?
But when this happens, you all watch as Wing's shadow extends from his body. And when it does so, it just takes this form of a winged creature. Instead of these full, beautiful wings, even though it's a shadow, instead of these full wings that you would see and be able to make out feathers, they are skeletal wings. A halo forms above a humanoid head in the shadow, and then it begins to crack, and it shatters. The shadow separates from Wing entirely, leaving only his own normal shadow behind. But this other winged shadow launches itself, like just curving and swirling around the ground like a snake until it reaches the construct. The construct starts to move, the eye lights up a bright pink, and you just hear, "I have arisen once more, and I am gonna show you our friend Zugamo." Boop. So this is the construct Zugamo, as you guys should now be able to see.
Wow. It looks like me.
Sadly, seems I've retained some of these feline traits, but nevertheless, this is what I wanted. Slowly starts looking over everyone. It's nice to see proper color again.
Wait, what?
I apologize. It's very different being inside someone else's body, Wing. But it feels great to have my own. He kind of slowly shifts his attention over to Sting. Everything is accounted for, I assume. Yeah, we did what we could. Look, you're gonna have to find please just find a reasonable way to get your resources. Don't go around slaughtering people, otherwise we're gonna have to just... I'm not gonna hesitate to kill you. I slaughter who I wish. Or at least those who are unjust. But that's the least of our worries right now. And he begins stepping a little bit closer to Althaea, who's kind of got, like, still kind of just taking her paw off of you. I've heard a couple of things while I was dormant within Wing. Oh, also, he puts out a hand to you, Wing. This, like, metal, just this big old metal construct hand. I feel that we could shake. Thank you for harboring me inside of you.
Dab, I'll shake.
Very well.
Wing is now a Quaker warlock.
Thank you once again for harboring me inside of you, but I have plenty of business, as you know, to take care of myself. Looks over at Althaea. There's a certain trial of yours that I'm able to partake in, I heard. Yes. You're looking to take part in the trial of knowledge. Oh, I would love to. Very well. Any particular time immediately? You want to at least wait till your friends disappear, or... Like, Zugamo slowly looks at the rest of you. I think I could at least wait for that. I have some decency. Any of you interested in going in?
No.
Oh.
Looks at Bambles.
No.
I would care if it weren't for the fact that I don't really need to go in there. Oh, that's why I feel like you're wrong, but whatever. He looks over at Althaea. Just to give you preparation, I'm looking to find out what is the exact location, or at least how to track down this Vonrek fellow. He's very high up on my list to take out of this world. Very well. We will plan accordingly. And she steps away, going towards her little throne to take a seat once more. Sting kind of goes over to you, Wing. Kind of whispers in your ear, "Hey, you're 100% sure about this guy, right? He's kind of an asshole."
Well, yeah, but so was Greg.
Looks over it. Were you whispering that?
No.
Oof.
What do you mean, so was I?
I googled.
No, you're a good guy, right?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, whatever.
Say yes.
I'm not saying shit!
Rose frustration, say yes. Can I?
Yes.
I mean, what's stopping you?
Say yes. Oh, wow.
A lot of
Yeah, I'll roll just for...
Oh,
Just
so
for
good to
pause.
that one.
Oh shit, I forgot to pull up a second screen for my roll 20. Whoopsies. Whatever, I know what his thing is. Yeah, no, that was a base 16, we're good. It's just, yeah, no, that's how you get into bad contracts with people who, want to fucking kill you and shit, or use you. Not a fan of that. Alright, Sting kind of pulls back then. Well, thank you for not taking the risk with the trial. That's honestly probably the best move in my opinion. But was there anything else that you guys needed at all? Wing, if anything, anything within my power, I can try and see. I know we've already done a lot.
I mean, I did.
If not, it's fine. Just follow the prayer like I told you. You'll be able to get in contact with our bosses. Just, slowly looks over his shoulder. Looks back at you. Yes, I would also just call them your boss, or call them sir, or ma'am, or just honorary, please. They're very prideful. You're like, he is whispering that. He is whispering like a good chunk of this. Just they are very, very prideful, and I need to fucking roll to see if they hear that. Oh no.
They always hear.
No, they don't.
Oh.
I'm amazed. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that's amazing. But no. He's just okay. Yeah, just you'll be able to get in contact. Once a couple of things are done. Once the caves are open, and he stops whispering. This is for everyone to hear. But once the caves are open, what'll happen is I will be able to return there and put up any powerful wards to make sure this type of thing doesn't happen again. I'll be able to watch over it, but it isn't until we take care of, or it isn't until Tarkle Core is taken care of that our family will return. So, at least this way, once you complete something, we're not going back to square one, okay?
Yeah. And well, I guess I don't know. Yeah.
Sting opens up his arms. Come on, just come here.
Yeah.
Sting gives you a big a wing, a big old tight hug. Just please stay safe, brother. It's been so long since I've seen you last. It's going to be a long time before I see you again, and I want to make sure I see you again. So please keep your life. Then he lets go.
Wing steps back, trips on a piece of cobblestone, and dies.
God damn it! Can we get a do-over on this one? I know what our pact was, but please, can we just get a fucking do-over? How do we get cobblestone like this in here? How is that fucking possible? No.
chunk of cobbles.
But no, but he steps back. Hopefully, the rest of you had a decent time here. I know 2 weeks is kind of extensive, and I'm sure you have other things to deal with.
Yeah.
Simple enough. Very well. Is there any place you plan on going back to? Were you planning on staying? I mean, feel free to stay longer if you so decide. I just have no control over that. It's that points at the Sphinxes. So I mean, it's kind of a don't have to go home, don't have to stay here kind of situation. If it were up to me, you could stay here all you want. I mean, points like thumb points at Zugamo. Yeah, he's only lucky to stay here just because, you know, he's about to take the trial anyway, so that's whatever. Yeah. Yeah. So what is your guys' plan? Or what are you guys doing?
What's the plan, lads?
Lads, what's the plan?
I vote we go back to Oriole.
That's a big smart.
Yeah. I want to see my bird.
Considering we have, like, a week before we're supposed to do the thing, you know. Probably. Plus, we got a bit of a celebration to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drink so fucking much.
Hey, Sting.
Yes, what's up?
You should see if you could, like, get away for, like, a day and come to the celebration.
Slowly looks at the Sphinxes. Slowly looks back at you.
Just put in a sick day.
What's this celebration you're talking about?
It's, Oriole City is having a huge celebration to, go, well, you know, part of it is kind of like honoring Bobby because, you know, he died. The other part is because, well, we're probably all going to go and fight in this big battle, and some of us probably won't come back, so it's kind of to, like, I don't know, something like that. I don't really know.
Okay.
But it sounds fun, and it'd be a lot fun if you were there.
Let me pull up stats again. Oh boy. Because I'm gonna need exact stats for this. This is gonna be interesting because you see his tail flicker. Like, he is very much interested in actually joining. Like, he wants to go. He'd love to celebrate. Now it's just a matter of him being able to persuade. Let's see what his role is. Oh, okay. That's a start, I guess.
I can help. I could also pitch in.
He kind of, I'll say his line, and then we'll see how you pitch in then, and we'll see if you get to help or not. But he just kind of looks over. It's been a long time since I've seen my brother, and I understand I've just trained him extensively. I would absolutely love if I could spend non-work time with him to actually enjoy life. It's just been too long, if you would. Go ahead and jump in if you would like.
Yeah, I mean, it's been, like, I don't even know how long, like, couple months since I've seen any of my family, and, I mean, this has been fun, but it'd be nice to spend kind of like a normal day with, you know, my brother and stuff like that.
I will give him advantage. That is an advantage. You went from a base 5 to a base 15. And we're gonna see what his actual stats are here real quick, just so that I have it proper. Persuasion. Holy fuck, I didn't realize it was that high! What the hell? I didn't realize he had
like charisma.
Alright, then let's see what the Sphinxes get. Here's the Andro, here's the Dino. Oh, that's alright, cool. Andro, persuasion, where the fuck is your modifier?
Hopefully it's not too high.
Alright. And the Gina Sphinx. Okay. When you guys kind of double team them like this,
Double team.
the Andro Sphinx kind of.
That's a sadistic persuasion.
I don't care too much what happens, as long as you come back once the celebration is over. It is fine with me. And with that, because of that, the Giant Sphinx kind of looks over at Solea looks over at Lunarius. Just, if it is fine with him, then so be it. Fine with me as well. And I'm gonna tell you what the fucking rules were, by the way.
Is it like really fucking close?
Andro got a 17, but because of the high modifier, that was blown out of the water by the advantage roll, and if they did not get that, the Giant Sphinx fucking got a nat 20, but
Oof.
yeah, but at the same time, like, even if I were to sit here and give advantage, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Just because of how I wanted to play that. But it looks like Sting will actually be going with you guys back home for the celebration. Or at least he'll be there for the celebration. Not that he's going to get the go. Looks like I'll be there. What day is it exactly?
It's what, like a week from today, right? Right, Greg?
Yeah.
The day before we leave, so yes.
Yeah, that'll be it. Well, alright. You can expect me to be there early in the morning or otherwise. I mean, doesn't really matter all that much. Not like I need to, not like, kind of points at you, not like we need to sleep or anything.
Oh, yeah.
God. My God. Anywho.
Wait, so he has that too?
It's a fucking tabaxi. If you're a curious motherfucker, you better get it. But no.
I suppose. I didn't think of it like that. I was like, hey, I can do this, and I've said everyone.
I mean, it's pretty good. But yeah. Otherwise, if nobody had anything else, I assume you guys are ready to get ported back to Oriole City.
Yep.
Zoom, zoom, motherfucker.
Zoom.
All right. In which case, they're able to kind of port you right outside the city just for safety's sake. And
my spell slots
Zugamo.
on my own.
The Zugamo kind of sits there and just kind of goes, "I will be back soon," and waves you guys off as you
Bye.
out of existence as you kind of little pop. You guys are now back in.
Someone used some of my level 4 spell slots.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. You were the one who did most of the damage to the enemies. I was.
I did nothing.
Yeah,
I did a lot of damage
Shatter?
too, though.
Shatter.
Tons of level 4 shatters.
Highest level shatters, and I tried using Cloud of Daggers once, and you lost concentration. So I was like, "Fuck it, we're not doing that again. It's too risky."
Cloud of Daggers is kind of.
You have to pick your battles.
Situations, but yeah.
I was on the ground for most of it, not dead or anything, just lying there, deaf.
But all right.
Yeah.
You guys.
I did a lot of damage, and then I got trapped in a crystal.
Happens. No, you guys are right outside of Oriole. You guys start walking back in. Nothing's changed. Everything's pretty normal.
Quick question.
Yes.
My eye. Is it?
You take time and look, or like you ask people.
I take time and look at my eye. How can I see this?
You have some level of like reflective surface somewhere, like whether it's metal or otherwise. It's not hard to see color. But
if he gave me all the things I need, I think I have something that requires a silver mirror, so I have that.
Yeah, Your eye is not returned back to normal.
Damn it.
Yeah, whatever Zugamo did to you, despite your blood being purified, it's a little bit deeper than just fucking blood.
Guess I'll have to get a contact.
but yeah, nothing's happened. Everything's top shape back in Oriole. Nothing's destroyed. Nothing is being rebuilt. Nothing's on fire. Business is as usual there, and I'm at least gonna put on the city music, or not music, but city sounds. So we have that. So yeah, what are you guys looking to do?
I'm hustling home.
I have to hustle on over to Cannon/Ileg/SM.
Wing, I'll tag along with you because 2 out of the 3 of them I need to talk to.
Yeah. I'm really going to have to talk to one of them, but depending on what's going on, I have to talk to 3 of them.
Alright. And then Bambles?
Probably just... Why?
Because you're a good guy.
I want to go to Sim Cheese.
Fuck.
Alright.
Greg, what do you want to do?
Oh, Greg, you asked Greg, he slowly looks at you. There's a very strong difference between what I want to do and what I'm going to do. I want to fucking sleep because that's all I ever want to do. But I should probably go with you guys because I need to fucking talk to people.
Yay!
I need to make sure I'm up to speed on whatever the fuck's going on around here. Plus, it's important to let them know when we're back.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Why is this
Also,
music?
quick note too. Oh, what?
Go ahead.
Oh. I was just gonna say, quick note to everyone else. Wing doesn't have the scale mail on anymore. He has the SWAT vest on.
Okay then.
Because it's light armor.
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
Okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair point. I mean, okay. Plus it gives us a better idea of how he looks, and I forgot to mention that. Okay. In which case we're just gonna take care of this in order as we would see it. So Bambles, do you want to actually, is this another, like, you kind of go over to Sim Cheese, it's, you guys are kind of in
I'll
there.
save you the breath. It's nothing
Okay.
special.
Okay, I wanted to just be sure. I'll at least let you know that it's a fairly busy day, so you're kind of getting a couple of words in edgewise throughout the time as you're kind of talking to her. In addition to that, eventually she does go on break, and you're able to have your time to actually speak and flirt and do all that shit that you like to do with her. So, go, Bambles boner. Anywho, the next thing, just because it'll actually it is closer to some degree and easier. When you guys, let me actually see, because you guys are early morning. I'll do a few rolls just to find out. Oh yeah, okay. I need one more die actually. Okay. You guys head over to Cannon's. She is not there. You find out. You kind of continue onward to Oilag or SM. It looks like they're not there as well. You can only assume that they're probably at the HQ, so we'll deal with that later. Althaea, I don't know if there was anything particular with you, other than just normal bird stuff.
Bird stuff.
Okay. With Abraham, at least, so you guys got the assumption that they would be at Paladin HQ. When you get back home, Althaea, it is early morning. You do see Cannon feeding Abraham. Or not, like, kind of feeding to a degree. Like, just kind of
Chilling with him.
Yeah, just a little bit of grooming because she knows how you are about Abraham. Giving a little bit of food as well, what she has. so that he doesn't have to hunt for too long when he goes out. So you kind of get up there, and she's like, "Oh, hi! I didn't expect you guys didn't tell me you were coming back just yet."
Oh, yeah, it was kind of sudden. We should have had Bambles contact you. Kind of forgot.
It's fine. It's your house, not mine, anyway. How did everything go?
It went good. We found out some answers. Wings to tell, not mine.
And how is Wing? It's been some time since I don't want to call it a fallout, but you know it kind of was a fallout, even though yeah, thanks, you know. She kind of looks away. How is he?
You'll find out.
Oh.
It's not mine to tell or show, or try to explain. I'm not quite sure what's going on with him anyway.
All right, simple enough. I assume it's all
Just
good to leave with.
don't let it shock you.
Don't let it shock you. It's gonna be quite shocking.
Is he missing an arm or something, or?
No, you'll
I've
understand the
I've
second
already
you
had
see
to make
him.
one arm.
You'll understand the second you see him.
Okay.
I really want to use one of my moves just to fucking shocking.
So he. Well, I guess if I know Wing well enough, he probably went to go try and talk to me.
Yeah.
And I know the other individuals are at the meeting. I usually try and get Abraham taken care of a little bit before the meeting. I'm running a little bit late today, so I'll probably get some slack and won't get too much slack for that. Or I might. I honestly don't know. Everything's stressful. No, nothing's new.
It's okay. I understand. I've got it from here. Thank you for taking care of him.
No problem. And she kind of like starts doing a fast walk over to ladder, starts going down, and you like look out this like Abraham-sized birdhouse, and you see she's just fucking booking it down the street with her feline agility. But okay. So you guys the rest of you get to, or do you decide to go to the HQ, or what is your plan then?
I mean, I would.
Yeah.
Okay, and Greg would anyway as well. But you guys kind of step inside. The secretary is like, "Oh, hello. What can I see you for today?" We're looking to go talk to Anmane and partake in the meeting. Okay. Were you invited to the meeting? I've been in every meeting that's been happening so far, and I might have just missed one. So yes, I would say I'm invited to the meeting, and I'm gonna roll for him.
Oh boy.
Intimidation?
No. Damn! That's a
Wow.
20
Oh.
persuasion. And yeah, no, she's just okay. Just, you know the way then. Just go ahead. Best of luck. Thank you. Let's go, guys.
I'll
Greg.
follow Greg. Because he seems to know the way.
Again, Greg has changed. But anywho, you guys, same as always, open the door, like kind of get through the doors. Same kind of rectangular table attached to a circular end. In the room is Oilag, Essem, Anmane. You also have Hickory. I have to roll for Hickory now. God damn it. Let me go check Hickory stats. Just because it is something that would have happened this morning. I just wasn't sure you guys would actually come here, so. Hickory. Where the fuck are you, you Goliath son of a bitch?
Dead.
Oh, he's in recruitables, that's why. Duh. No, that's not the right stats. It doesn't matter anyway. Let me roll for this individual. Wow. Okay. That's a stalemate. I'll roll one more time. Okay. You guys! Is that a fucking ambulance in the music? I'm gonna stop that.
City music. It's got
I know.
an ambulance.
I know, right? It was.
Is it some guy running down the street? Wee woo,
Wee woo. Watch Bob.
When
Anywho.
she tells you she likes music for ambience, but you hear
Ambulance.
ambulance.
But no, you guys see a large, like, I'm not even talking just, okay, that's a big gem-sized suit of armor. I'm talking, this is a big-ass full-plate armor that Hickory would be wearing, except in the armor is
Tink.
not Tink. Although rather close, as there's a Pomeranian in the armor.
Ah,
Is that the king?
It's the king. I was rolling for persuasion for Hickory and the king to see if the king would come out, and he did. And I'm so happy you finally get to meet him. Anywho, they all kind of look over as you guys enter, and like I said, you just see this Pomeranian, massive armored individual. Huh.
gonna dab one out.
Looks like
Hello.
your adventure went well.
Yeah,
Very well.
to an extent.
I assume
Well,
you...
except self.
She realizes that. Like, she looks tired, but she does a double take. Looks like we have more to discuss today.
Yeah.
Why is it every time you come into my office, this happens?
Because we are good people.
Very well. Please take a seat.
Takes a seat.
We've been discussing a number of things lately. Just of course the plan as to what's going on. The day of the you know what. Actually, well, we're all involved in it. The day of the infiltration. This is just common knowledge for those obviously in there. That we were just working out the more intricate details. Have you, since you are here, we might as well start with this. Have you decided on what you would prefer to do? Whether that what team you would like to be on? The outer team, the let me consult the actual. This is DM messing up here. Let me consult.
A team, B team, or C team.
Infiltration A, Infiltration B, or the outside team, essentially. The team that stops things from getting in. But
Infiltration B is the one that
I'm gonna-
goes after Von Rack.
We're gonna.
Our
Well,
covers
we
and
want to
stuff.
be Alpha Squad though. You know, with Morales.
So
and
there's so just to give you all just a recap of it. Distraction, which is first contact, eliminating enemies that may come in or out, or and those that guard the castle, such as what they've identified as an adult blue dragon. Infiltration 1 and 2 enter together. Infiltration 1 having the primary goal of detaining any and all escapees of the psych ward and preventing enemies from following Infiltration 2. Infiltration 2 deals with making it to the throne room.
Yeah,
Where-
we want Infiltration too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So is this like SEAL Team 6?
I mean,
We're going after Osama bin Von Rack.
Osama bin Von Rack. We got him, boys.
so collective wise, Infiltration 2.
Yeah.
Very well. We have some additional idea of what is occurring within the castle itself. How do I put this? Distraction team will act as normal. We don't know exactly where the throne room is. We can only assume it is at the top floor, as most are. But, again, these are people of kind of chaos, so we're unsure. Either way, it really comes down to ensuring that as you go in, they're going to do what they can, and you're going to do what you can. There will be points you may get separated. So, but if that is the case, so be it. There may be additional ways that they may go. We suspect, we have ideas that most of the psych ward individuals will likely be either on the first floor, because that is a lot to handle right off the bat, or the second floor, just as a barrier of entry, whether not only physically because of who we know has been captured and put into their power, but also as a demoralization of sorts, if you follow. So, was there anything? It seems that we've just kind of been discussing the small things, at least until, and that's when fucking cannon bursts in. I made it. Okay. Oh, hi. Looks at Wing. Ooh, what happened to you?
Hello.
I'm gonna roll additional. Oh yeah, no, she takes in everything. She goes over, sits in a normal spot next to Oilug, and just, sorry I'm late. It's the normal reasons. It's okay, Cannon. We understand. Everyone's stressed. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Looks over at Wing. Looks over at Amane. Looks over at the king. Oh, hi. Hi there. Oh, thank goodness.
Wait, what?
So, was there? It seems you have things to address. Wing, Roman, Greg.
Wing looks at Greg.
What? I'm here because I've been to like every meeting. I don't really have much to say. It's kind of your business.
Wait, what's? I just wanted to see, like, and I wasn't. I just really had to talk about changing some things. You know, I didn't have anything for like this, like all of this.
Yes, you do.
Well, at the very least, I'm staying here. I mean,
Well, yeah, I'll stay, but get information.
but as you guys are kind of going back and forth a little bit, on Mane's kind of looking a little bit more and more tired. The king kind of pipes up. So these are the individuals I've been hearing about. Wing,
Hello.
Greg, Bromund. Where I've heard there were more of you. What's going on there?
They went home and to that one fish shop, and where's Zephfer? What happened to him?
Zephfer probably went with me.
Yeah, he went home.
He's still at the fucking place.
Guys. God. But no, yeah, Zephfer went home. He's knocked out on the couch. But yeah, what a shame. I would like to meet them in person. I don't know when that's gonna happen again. Although, kind of takes a moment. I will be there for the celebration at least.
Hey.
I'll be charmed to see all of you there. Oh, okay, you don't have to, like, on Mane, you don't have to play crowd favorites right now, Kukshin. It's fine. Oh, no, I must, absolutely. Who wouldn't at any point in time? Everybody but you. Whatever. speaking to your king like that. I'm also your advisor, if you wouldn't mind. Yes, whatever. Okay. Anywho. So is there anything you guys actually want to go over with them, or...
The stuff I want to go over with Oilig and Estem can wait until the meeting. I just kind of want to be there to listen in what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same here, really.
For the most part, they... Actually... I'm gonna make a roll or two. As they're speaking, I want both of you to roll insight checks.
Insight! Wow, what's with me and 9s today? Well, I'm getting.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, I've only got 9s. And the second one ends in 5.
Okay.
Coincidence? I think not.
I mean, you're able to understand what's going on. They're going over basic ideas. They're talking.
These people are talking.
They're, and it's not hard to see that they're hiding a couple of things from you guys, but you know at the same time that there is the very obvious point in the note that you guys were specifically told you will not know who the other members in this infiltration is until the day of, just for safety of everyone's sake. The only people who you know who are part of those other teams are the leaders of... Oh yeah, sorry, Paladin Cruz. I don't know how I forgot he is there. Paladin Cruz. Yes! I mean, Paladin Cruz has been there for... He's part of the infiltration, so he's like, you guys know that.
Oh, Paladin Cruz can infiltrate my cloaca.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
But Paladin Cruz and Hickory are both leaders of it, so you knew that. So they don't... Obviously, that's not any secret, but the other remainder of the teams are, just for, again, safety's sake. Confidentiality and so on, just in case the worst were to happen. But otherwise, it's a lot of the same old, just kind of reinforcing ideas.
Those writing a tell-all.
Making sure that there's enough weapons being made of high quality, any additional things that need to be done for the distraction team, because the distraction team is going to need to obviously distract, almost as if it's part of their name. So you kind of catch word of like fireworks, large bombs, and all this other shit that not only do damage but just make shit tons of noise. That can be set in place around the areas, so that way, depending on the enemy, they might be able to spread out the enemy a little bit more and make it a little bit more reasonable for these groups, for the distraction team to actually fight, instead of having a massive army crash down on top of them. So you kind of get a little bit of that going on. You also get that they're a little weary on two teams going inside, just because of the idea that, yeah, we need people who are going to be able to deal with the people who have been taken from the insanity ward, but at the same time, we don't know if individuals will try to escape and will also be aware of the distraction team and avoid it. So if you guys have any input on that, this is open season discussion going on. Just everyone's peppering back and forth this idea of, what if the big bad that is in this castle escapes? Distraction team cannot deal with that. We might either need a new team, or we need one of the infiltration teams to also stay outside for that reason. Or if there's an alternative idea.
I'm thinking if infiltration 2, the people who are going after the big bad in control of all this, if it takes them too long to either take him out or deal with them or whatnot, or find a place, if infiltration 1 has enough time, once they're done with their thing, to back up infiltration 2.
Because infiltration 2 takes care of the big bad, infiltration 1 takes care of
The Psycho.
Yeah. So you're saying for if so so it is infiltration 2 goes in, and they time it, and then infiltration 1 goes in. Is what you're saying?
No.
If infiltration 1 has enough time after they're done with their objective, going back up infiltration 1.
2.
Okay.
Or infiltration 2.
Okay. The only problem that they bring up that they're fighting with it is that they don't know where the escapees of the psych ward are in the castle. They just know that they're damn sure that they're in there, because it's the only place they haven't that you can hide a bunch of people, and so on. So.
Gotcha.
That's what they believe. I mean, they're also coming upon the point that if they find the psych ward patients fast enough, they will definitely back up infiltration too. That is very important, because again, you don't know what you're really up against. You have an idea, but that's about as far as it goes. The whole what they're thinking is infiltration 1. They're going to, again, kind of use a lot of passive detain abilities to get these people on lock and key, port them out, and then continue fighting forward if they're able to, if time allows. So, in which case, you are, based on what you are saying and what they've kind of been coming to, it's infiltration 1 might just solely focus on detaining the escapees if they find them, and will not really be able to deal with preventing enemies from following infiltration 2, or in other words, you guys. Okay?
Gotcha.
So they are your support in the end. If you come across they will be kind of with you, but they need to save their essentially they need to save their spell slots and abilities for when psych ward patients come out. You fucking scream that shit. They enter. They take out the psych ward patients. Okay?
Yeah.
So, if Wing, are you also in agreement with this, or do you have Greg seems to be okay with this. He doesn't seem to care too much. As long as he gets to take down a big bad, he doesn't mind.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Okay. So that is what the plan will be then. So you guys, in meta, will be fighting alone, but until you find a psych ward patient, in which case you will be able to step back, and infiltration 1 will be able to take care of the psych ward patient as you either scoot past or just again sit back, depending. Preferably scoot past the psych ward because of time constraints. Perfect. Otherwise, there does come a point where they kind of decide, okay, break time. We can, or at least we're done for the day. If we need to summon back again, we'll do so. Otherwise, meet again in the next 2 days, and we'll continue with any other intricate details that they can't discuss at the moment. So there's that. You guys leave. Essam, Oilug, Cannon, they all leave. Hickory, or Greg goes with you. Hickory, Kukshin, and of course Anmane are just stay in the room. They seem to have other things that they have to discuss and are just waiting for everyone to leave. And so you guys have like 7 people leaving this room.
No.
But you guys are back out on the streets, and Oleg's doing his usual, kind of just like wanting to shake hands with you guys again, maybe even give a hug if he can,
Sure,
just because
not?
he's happy. Just to know you guys obviously are safe. You guys have made solid
The
business.
safest.
Yeah.
The safest.
Do you discuss what happened to you during that meeting? Or wait,
Me?
yeah.
No.
Actually, they do question. Actually, they question if there was any important information that needed to be shared with them.
Well, we found out one kind of how my tribe is tied into everything. Like, we went to at one place I forget the name of it. The place in the frozen desert area.
Paris.
Yeah, that place. And we met two Antrosphinxes. Well, an Antrosphinx and
Gynosphinx.
yeah, the Gynosphinx. And well, they believe that the disappearance of my tribe kind of ties in with like the whole like, Von Rack thing, and like there's probably someone above Von Rack and stuff like that.
Do you
How he's trying to become immortal, maybe?
do you
Yeah.
say anything about your god, about Tarkal Kor being a false god?
Yeah, I'll say that.
Okay,
I definitely know who that is.
they do, because this was you guys did talk to them about you guys talked to them about Ziston. Yulti had sent that letter. The letter talked about the individuals at Ziston worshiping Tarkal Kor for some reason. And you guys explained that to Anmane, or somebody did. And with that, they're able to kind of piece together a little bit more and understand, okay, now we know... Yeah, now we know Tarkal Kor definitely is not a good. We understand a little bit more of what... oh my fucking god, I'm blanking on his name now. Not
Almera.
Almera, thank you so much. I have so many names boiling in my head. That Almera was what Almera was up to and what his purpose in all this might be. And now that we know he is most likely tied to Von Rack based on what you are saying as well. And yeah, no, that did help them. They're able to work on that. So
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
You guys said okay, so you guys left. They know about do you say that you made a celestial pact?
Don't, unless they directly ask, I don't think I would bring it up just on my own.
They specifically, the only thing they specifically asked is like what happened, which you just explained, and like what happened, why is your fur like that? You look like you were stuck in the rain for 30 days and it never fixed.
Go with that.
That's a topic for a different time. I'll get to that at some point.
As long as it's not dire, or as long as it actually doesn't affect the rest of us, then I can understand that if it's personal. I will not ask further. Otherwise,
It
that
probably
is
doesn't affect anything.
that is the actual end of the meeting then. Blah blah blah, oilag, blah blah blah, hugs, handshakes, so on and so forth. You guys are on the streets with the three individuals. SM is just walking off.
Seems like I'm out.
I need to talk to SM though.
He's like,
Go talk to us.
he just put a hand on his shoulder. What?
Hey.
What is it?
So I have some questions about an item that I have. I reach into my bag and I pull out the Ouroboros scale. Do you have any idea what I'd be able to do with this?
Eat it.
What is this?
It's an Ouroboros scale.
His eyes widen. Oh, was it? How did you get this scale? Was it when it was a? Actually, I'm gonna roll for this. You know what? I'll roll for it. Oh yeah. It was that when it did. How did you get the scale? When it was kind of destroying stuff, or when it was healing, like being a healing spirit? What? When did you get it?
I got it when he was being a good boy.
He just deep inhale through his nose. Okay. You're going to be coming with me then. We have some work to do.
Okay.
And he takes off. There's like a moment where he's like
Finish your sentence. He takes off his pants.
Takes off his pants.
there's this like reaction of as soon as he enters his building, he like slams door closed. Then you hear a single lock, and then he opens it back up because you're stuck outside when he does this. He opens it back up and he goes, "Sorry, force of habit. Come in," and then we'll get back to you on that. Wing.
Okay, well, I've one thing to say to both Oilog and Cannon. I was gonna say to all three since they're all there, but they're gone. Well, one of them's gone now, so that's okay. I just need to talk to one of them about it, really. But it's about the dragon scale armor I want made.
Okay, what's the idea? I mean, we've been holding on to it for a while. I've been kind of practicing my way in the way of the dragon scale. So
Well,
I can handle it.
Well, some things have changed a bit.
I'll say you're looking a lot different than you were before, Wing. Are you okay?
I'll
Wearing the
talk
SWAT
to you
vest.
about that just on your own.
Did she question about what I said earlier? At all?
She's looking at him and she sees he has arms and legs, but fur is not the
The
same.
SWAT vest.
Yeah. Just kind of.
Yeah, I'll get to that. Then, you know, I'll tell you about that all in due time. Well, first of all, I suppose it's prevalent for you guys to know, but I kind of, well, one, how do I put this? You know that voice in my head?
Maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's gone.
Cannon's eyes widen, just like, oh, thank goodness.
Oh my god. Phew. So that's
Bullet
something.
dodged.
And inside of her mind, red flag, now only orange.
And on top of that, well, when we went to the castle, palace, ice palace thing, well, like I said, we met the Andra Sphinx and the General Sphinx, and we also, well, I didn't meet him, but we found my brother, Sting, and, well,
Oh?
we kind of, he told me about how he made a pact with the Antro Sphinx and the Gyno Sphinx, and he made it sound really good, so I kind of also took that pact, and long story short, I'm fairly certain I shouldn't wear
Cannon. Oilug doesn't understand like, he barely understands what's going on, doesn't understand really what that means. Cannon's just, you made a pact with celestial beings?
Yeah?
Wait,
think.
that's wonderful. That's, like,
Is it?
that's a full 180 from what you were doing before.
Is it? I just thought it sounded cool. Plus,
It's
Sting
it.
was doing it, and, well, you should have seen him. He was really powerful, and, well, I can't let him get the upper hand on me.
I think he might still, but I won't. Either way, it's
Hey,
just good to see that you're
What
better.
what are you trying to say? Are you saying he's better than me?
I mean, if he... I don't know. You're the one that said he was more powerful.
Well, at the time, but now I can do fun things too.
Such as?
Wing looks around.
Please don't destroy anything out here. We don't want another fireball incident dealing with a chicken outside of my shop. please.
Oh. Okay, well, there's not much I can,
It's fine. It's fine. If it's destructive,
I mean-
you don't have to worry about showing me then. I believe you. You look different. You look healthier. You look... Minus the fur. Your fur is actually shining a little bit better, even though it's darker.
I think I can, wait. Wait. Oh, I don't know if it's supposed to be like
Should
that.
have cantrips.
Well, yes, but that's the thing. All of them are pretty much dangerous. I'll just do this. I don't know if I'm just. I don't know. I guess I'll do that. There.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
That's a lot of text.
Oh boy. What do you form?
I form. Shit. I should have thought of this.
Yeah. What do you do or form or otherwise?
You make a cannon.
No, I'll make. You know what? Just because I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, I'll make the head of a dragon.
You make that's you make color dragon scale color.
I'll make it the red dragon that we saw the black dragon make.
All right, you do that, and they both just you see the blood just their faces drop. The blood just goes away as they just. Oh,
I'm
I
not.
can do that.
I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that dragon in here.
yeah, that's I'm
Make it roar.
They. I mean, at least it's just the head, so they're not like it's not like they have to roll really.
Make it roar.
Oh
Do a roar.
my god.
Roman's just shouting from inside Essen's place.
Do the roar.
Do the roar.
Do the roar. They're just okay. That's a start.
That's not even the best thing I can do.
You're more magically inclined then.
Yeah. Magic, that's what it's called.
As long as you're again, I have no complaints. You seem to be doing better. But
Yeah.
so if that's the case, considering everything, you're telling us that we're gonna have to do something else with the armor, or rather, not
Yeah.
make armor then.
Well, probably not like what I had previously with all scaled up and stuff, but just maybe thinner. I don't know.
We
Thinner, lighter. He says in parentheses.
we could do two things. Because we have been going back and forth on it for a while now, just figuring out what would work best. We can take these scales and make a cloak out of them, which will defend you rather well. Or we could, and it would just go. It would just kind of be an addition to what your getup is, or we could take a set of. We can try and see if we could take a set of armor and try and keep it light, and kind of just attach the scales to it. I don't think, if you want my honesty, I don't think that would be as effective. So out of game, this is me saying, you can have a dragon scale cloak, which will grant you AC bonus, and so on. Or you could try and see if they're able to graft scales to the armor that you are using. Whatever you would prefer. With the cloak, that just like the cloak that you have now, it would just replace that, and it'll just go over the armor you have, which means you have your cloak and your armor, just like Althaea does.
Ooh, that's morals, though.
Either have a cloak
That's morals.
or try to graft it
How
to your
dare
SWAT
you,
vest.
Chris?
What did I do?
It's morals. He likes his cloak. It's his
I like
cloak.
His original cloak exploded in a fucking fireball.
Yes, I know, but this one's been through a lot with him already as well.
It's whatever. Anywho, it's it's his decision. So that is what they're able to offer. Based on that, honestly, if you do the either or, probably won't take very long to make because they're pretty ready to do it.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of want to keep the cloak. Yeah. So yeah, we could do like, like maybe line the inside of this vest with the dragon scales.
They're
You
like,
know.
you do not want to line the inside of it.
Well, I didn't mean like the inside. I didn't mean like the inside isn't like what's going to be on me, but like the inside isn't like the plating. God, if it's a bulletproof vest, it has probably like
layers.
ceramic. It has ceramic plating in it.
Yeah.
Which it's just a plate that you can take out. So just
There-
make a plate of dragon scales and put it.
Their only points is that you would want the dragon scales on the outside for the resistance effects. That is the
Huh.
So because you would know you have black dragon scales, they have a resistance to acid. As such, if you want the acid resistance, they have to be on the outside. That's how, again, it's the scales
That's
specifically.
different dragons. Oh no, what?
You wanted different ones, but you didn't
Yeah.
have any. You've only
we had Wyhorn. Yeah, like
I wish I was
Yeah.
there to offer an idea, but whatever.
Either way.
like elbow pads. No.
They, I mean, they could line the outside of your cloak with the scales instead of making a
That's-
whole new cloak.
That's what I was thinking.
They will happily do that even. That would reinforce your cloak, and you get to keep the cloak you're used to.
But that changes its appearance.
Shrug. There's only so much they can do.
It could be a black dragon scale trimmed cloak.
Anywho, you can just
Trimming.
that's something you can think about. They're offering or are able to offer. Was there anything else you wanted to go over with them?
Not like them together, but Cannon by herself, yeah.
She's able to. I mean, Oileg's place is right there, so he drops off pretty quickly, and you're able to talk on the way home. Cannon does say she has work to do, but she's willing to talk before doing work. Not to say that willing to go walking around and everything, but willing to talk if you want to talk.
I mean, I feel like the things I have to say aren't things I should say in public.
Okay.
The first to find out an Oriole.
Yeah. Also, I don't know how normal citizens will react to hearing that.
Gotcha. She's like, okay. Steps inside. Greg's like, I'm just gonna leave you guys be. I'm gonna go fucking sleep. Goes towards the house. So you are alone with Cannon for a little bit to actually speak with her before, like, just again a little bit of time.
Okay. Well. You've already noticed kind of this, and I point to the different shade of aura I have now.
Yes. Again, I assume you're gonna tell me about what happened?
Yeah, and, well, it's a bit of a touchy subject. It's not that good of a subject. It's probably gonna be quite upsetting. But I guess we'll just have to find out how you feel about it.
Do you just kind of explain exactly what happened?
I was gonna get right into that.
Okay. Well, we'll save you some breath so that way. I mean, unless you had a different specific way of saying it.
Well, I was just gonna say... I was just kind of like, alright. So do you know what a Ramirez is? That's what I mean, right? Ramirez?
Yes, I remember you. Yes.
Yeah, well... we fought more of them on the way to the Ice Palace thing.
Okay.
And, well... things got a little bit... bad. Greg was swallowed, and then I was swallowed.
Oh.
And I would tell you what it was like inside of it, but I kind of, well, this is the part you're probably not gonna like. I kind of died.
Whoop, making a roll. That doesn't make any sense. You can't. I mean, you can't die and come back, or at least you can't. You literally can't. You can't die and come back.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Turns out that Sting was able to, I guess, reason with the Giant Sphinx and the Andro Sphinx, and well, they were able to bring me back, but I'm not really technically alive, I think. They said I was, quote, a revenant.
She kind of reaches out a hand and kind of like touches yours for a moment, and she pulls away. Just, you're cold.
Yeah, like I said, I'm technically dead.
All right. How
But
long do you have?
technically, I think that they kind of said as long as I'm willing.
Okay. Can you die again?
Yeah, I can die again, yeah. And they won't be able to bring me back that time.
Okay.
But I'm kind of alive. I mean, I'm not alive, but I'm alive.
Okay.
Yeah, this is kind of why I wanted to say it here and not outside, because one, it's a lot, and two, I don't know how people react to dead people.
No, it's fine. I think the worst thing is people being ignorant and not knowing what that really means. I think that's the worst case scenario, and people try to kill you because of it. But otherwise, you should be fine.
Good. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I told all this to you here and not any place else, because I knew it was going to be a lot.
It is, but I'm kind of just not immune. I'm just kind of flat faced in a lot of this. There's just been so much going on that it's hard to react to a lot of things or really be distressed about it when I'm already nervous about everything that's going to happen very, very soon.
Yeah. And as long as I don't die there, I mean, everything should be fine.
Please don't.
I will do my best.
If any of the three groups die, we're probably fucked. And she pauses when she swears. Just sorry. Just again, been a long months now. Have I been saying this for months? Yeah, it's been a long couple of months.
Yeah. On the bright side, though, I didn't die to a little snake. Well, I did die to a snake, but...
Raises an eyebrow at that one.
Look, remember, it's kind of like a snake thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, to be honest, this is going a lot better than I thought it would.
I've had my fair share. I've been dealing with Essam and Oilug. Oilug jumps out of windows, Essam blows shit up. She pauses again when she swears. It's nothing new. It really isn't. It's a little shocking
yeah,
to know
but-
it happened to you, but so be it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was just kind of wondering if, like, you know, I would understand that you wouldn't want to, like, you know, be with a dead person.
Wing, let's not talk about that right now. At least let's save that for when everything's over, like I wanted at least. Okay. I'm happy you're alive. I'm happy you're doing better at least, despite the whole being undead thing. Let's save the relationship stuff for when everything's settled down, or at least for when I'm not above my head in stress and work. Then I could focus on people, not
Okay.
just war. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you don't mind, I have to focus on war.
Yeah. Okay.
I will likely see you at the festival.
Yeah. I have a secret for that too, by the way. Not gonna tell you right now, but I think it'll be fun.
Oh, okay. Please, again, no more blowing up chickens. I know that wasn't really you, but you know, just
Good thing is now that I don't have that wand anymore, but I think Bambles has it, and also I think the gnome has one. So
hopefully they stay smart enough not to do anything stupid. Anywho,
I felt like we've done stupid things with them already, but not in the
Bambles
city.
is a very smart, trustworthy man.
Shut
That's his-
Bambles.
with that, then you kind of leave,
I dabbed right out of there.
and I assume everyone kind of returns back to the house. Was there anything you guys wanted to discuss on that day?
What happened with that?
Essam.
Thank you for reminding me. I'm happy you brought it up, and I'm happy I didn't.
I'm still there.
With Essam, he's just okay. So, and he pulls out this big book of just think of what is it? The monster book from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Monster Book of Monsters.
Except it's for just like it's partially monsters, and then half of it is quite literally just components that you can get from those monsters to make other things or the important things. So you're saying like massive diagrams of certain creatures, of cyclopses, of remorazes, and so on and so forth. Just of these pieces that can be used in just the right way to either create a potion, or a magical item, or even if it's basic
I got
stuff.
a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad we came to Essam.
So you brought up the Ouroboros scale, and he flips to basically the back. You kind of notice that the book is sectioned off, not purely alphabetical. It's kind of the common, rare, extremely rare, like the legendary stuff, so on and so forth. Basic as RPG ass shit.
Common.
But
Sparking.
sure, all of those that everyone said. But in each section, so like between when you go to common, it's an alphabetical A through Z. Then if you go to rare, then it's starting back at A and going to Z again. So he kind of reaches all the way back towards kind of that highly sought for, basically legendary ass shit. That and eventually stops on the Ouroboros. And he's just like, okay, if I'm reading this correctly, we're able to make a magical item of sorts, not just a potion that would be a waste, but a magical item that we can that can be recharged. He's kind of like, I'm gonna also roll for him, see, and allows it to be recharged, and you can continue healing people after it recharges.
Huh.
Now, what kind we want to do with that is a good question. Any particular style you are in favor of? Amulets, any like or amulets, pendants, rings, I've even had somebody walk in and tell me to attach or add healing capabilities to a club of sorts, so that when you hit them, it hurts the person, but then it heals them afterwards. It's backwards, but it's what they wanted. I don't quite get it myself, but whatever, so be it.
Fucking healing stick.
You smack them, and then it heals. It hurts, but it feels good. Go figure. So, is there any style you're particularly interested? Did you say it's shit?
BDSM shit.
BDSM shit. Okay. DM side story time. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's just a reference to another campaign, the campaign that my character's in. It's a literal club. It's a mace actually. You hit someone with it, it does the D6 damage, but then it heals them for like, I think 2d4. But if you get a crit, that's a problem because that's 2d6 damage. So the thing is, we had a moment where we hit someone else in the balls, and it felt good. It didn't hurt, so yay. Anywho, Delvin DM side story time. Figured I'd share that.
Well, thinking of it as that I'm not any ounce of magically inclined. This would probably I'd probably want this made for someone in my party, someone who has healing capabilities. You know.
We can make this. It doesn't matter who would have it. You wouldn't have to have any additional ability to use this per se. We can make it so that you can use it if you want.
You know what? Now you're scratching my curiosity.
The only thing we'll have to worry about is that whether you want it to be a ranged effect, just a more of an area of effect, or if you want it to be a touch effect. If you want it to be more potent, then we can use the touch effect of an item. Otherwise, with the range, it becomes a little less effective, but still helps heal your friends.
See, and I was thinking, I'm thinking towards the touch effect.
Okay. Kind of thinks it over a bit. I think I can make do. Considering you are going into this, you're going to be a part of the situation, as to be careful with wording. I can see if I can get this to you by the time of the festival.
All right. Are there like any costs? Am I gonna have to cover for anything?
I will.
I mean, I at least feel inclined to give you something.
I will look into it a little further on how much this is going to take out of me, because this is a very high-end item, which will require high-quality, archaic knowledge and just infusing, and it also just so on and so forth. How do you feel about gloves?
That's what I was thinking.
You know what? That's some.
That's what I was thinking.
Can they be fingerless?
Sure.
Fucking emo kid.
It makes his brass knuckles go on easier.
Exactly. I gotta think about my knuckles.
Sure, we can do that. That's perfectly fine. It's not a problem. Okay, gloves it is. We will do that. and you can expect them then. You're looking at... I don't want to give you a price now, just yet.
Just fine.
Also, as a DM, I don't want to give you a price because I have to.
That's also fine.
I have an idea of what it's gonna cost. I'm looking through some stuff right now as we speak.
Certain I don't have it.
But we'll go from there. Was there any otherwise? Was there any other items that you had in mind? Or I mean, I wouldn't be able to work on them before or have them done before the festival, but
I do have some a handful of items that would probably help a different team, maybe with like a potion or something down, because I know one's gonna be dealing with a dragon, and I have some chimera scales. Reaches in bag, pulls out a handful of chimera scales. I'm sure they would want some like fire protection or something.
Okay, I can take those and see what we're able to deal with. The only issue is we've heard of a blue dragon. A blue dragon doesn't do fire. The blue dragon does lightning. Yeah.
Well, I thought I'd help.
Yeah, sorry. But so are you? What are you? I'm gonna write this down so that I have this for future reference. But what are you giving him? If you're giving him anything else. He'll be able to apply a price in the future that is appropriate.
I'll give him the large eye of the observer.
Speaking of which, what is it? Observer, or where did you? What is that? Is that?
It's an observer. It was from the one that we fought in the
sewers. At the Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
I don't remember you fighting an observer.
Yeah, that's how we freed Greg from the Thieves Guild.
You fought... Oh, it wasn't an observer. You fought a... Those weren't observers. Those were, Oh! Fuck, what were they called? They're not observers.
Gigantic peepers, that's what they were.
No, they weren't even that large. Because you guys fought 4 of them, right? Because you guys fought 4 of those aberrations, and then you fought a giant skeleton guy. Or you fought the... the fucking sewer thing. The actual, like, my brain is blanking on it. And then you fought skeleton guy and necromancer. So those weren't... That wasn't an observer. An observer is something that you guys would probably start fighting now, to be honest.
You fought something with a big eye.
You did fight something with a bunch of eyes. I'm trying to... It's not a watcher. Hold on. I have my monster manual right here. Let me just... It is a...
I thought it was a beholder.
Definitely not a beholder.
No, sorry.
It is a type of beholder.
No. Yeah.
But they're
it's a joke.
I mean, they're not even...
No.
They're like a lower class beholder.
It.
A spectator.
That's it.
You fought a spectator. An observer is still a little bit higher on the list. And yeah, beholder's like
Higher. Yeah.
It's just like instant kill, pretty much.
No, I was playing word association.
Yeah, I mean, beholder's way up there. Anywho, I mean, there's
spectator, observer, beholder. They're all things that watch.
Very, very different.
I want a voyeur.
Anywho, so I was wondering. So are you just giving them all this, or so you give them Eye of Spectator?
I'm giving them those items, and then there's one more item I want to ask him. It's the translucent potion of the bottle that I have no idea what effects it does.
If you pay him 50 gold, he can do Identify.
Do it from Bambles.
I'll have Bambles.
Okay.
Wow, I feel like a fucking used shoe toy.
All right.
Give him 10 gold. Give Bambles 10 gold.
Whatever's clever.
How much did you say the other guy would charge? 50?
I don't know. You're not there. Otherwise, you're just giving him Eye of Spectator and the Chimera Scales.
Yep.
Awesome. Now, if I'm correct, everyone's done with what they're doing and they're set back at the house. It's nightfall.
Yes.
Okay. You're all kind of collected together then.
Hey, Brambles, could you identify this potion for me?
For 50 gold.
For 50 gold.
Nobody else got charged. Why now? Why me?
It's on feet.
Feel some hate
40.
going on.
Wait, what?
40 gold.
Why so much money?
What?
It
What's
was
he
50.
looking at? What is that, Bromund?
Remember, gold is expensive.
Bromund, what is that?
It's the clear potion.
It's some sort of potion, but you don't see it. But if you take the cap off, you can hear it swooshing, slurshing.
Fine, I'll do it for fucking free.
I give the potion to Bambles.
Sorenfald, take a peek.
Alright, he does so. This potion is... I have to double check it because I don't want to say the wrong thing because I know what the base thing is. I just have to make sure I'm giving you if it's the basic form or the greater form of it, which is the only issue I might be running into because it's been some time since. You guys... Okay, this is where you guys got it. And... Wait, no, that's not where you guys got it. Ah! You guys... I know when you guys got it. You guys got it when you went through the caves to get to Rashk. City of Rashk. And... Notes.
In the mimic room.
Thank you, that actually helps.
I'm pretty sure. If not, it was around there.
Fuck, this should be exactly where it is. Where are... Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. So, it is just a potion of invisibility.
Ooh.
Wow, the thief gets that.
Lucky.
Keep your hands to yourself, sneak thief.
So...
You don't know what I'm planning.
I know everything.
How
you're
long
planning.
does it last?
It is literally just the basic spell of invisibility. So if you look up invisibility, that's how it works. Just so that you have that. Okay. But as you guys are together, I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to go over. Or...
Anyone?
Not really.
Number 9?
It's kind of early, but could
9:59.
we do a quick break?
Fine by me. We can do a bio break. I have some stuff I can look up in the meantime, so that way I'm good and prepared. And you guys can think about what you guys want to do. So, yeah, we'll do a good old bio break. And I'll sit here and keep talking, just because I can look up some Ouroboros stats and also look at what that can translate to magic item-wise. And what that would cost. Oh god, I have this I have the creature codex, and I've had it for a couple of months now, but it still has that new book smell, and it's fucking beautiful. It's honestly an absolute treat. It's very strong new book smell too.
You have that new book smell.
Thank you. I think. I don't really
Fresh binding.
I don't spend that much time reading books, but thanks. Although I need to. I finished one of my books, and I really need to finish Art of War. I'm halfway through that shit. Plus, I have another book that I bought, so I'm just sitting here because I got a membership to Barnes and Noble because it's actually a good membership. Huh?
What about your member?
It's sensitive. As all are.
A sensitive member, eh?
Sensitive member. Gold member. Austin Powers. Where the fuck is the Ouroboros? Am I looking in the wrong book? I might be. Oh, nope, there it is. Page 293. I just want to see... It's CR.
Guess what, guys?
What's up?
What?
You'll get a partial healer.
Huh? What?
I'll be able to do some heals.
Dab.
The
By the
last...
way,
Uh-huh.
from the I don't know if I should say it, so I'll just say the first thing you added to my feats. Should I add a spell for that?
Let me look at this on my other screen real quick so that audience doesn't see
I have
that.
it open, so you'll be able to tell which one I'm talking
Beep,
about.
beep, 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 beep. Party, party, party. There it is.
Or, I mean, I can always just... Is this the one I'm... Yeah, I can always just do the dice, I suppose. I just have to keep...
Hardy, very hardy.
Yeah, that's not a spell. That is just... Yeah, that is just... Dice, that's... I mean, if you look
just
up...
use dice.
Yeah, just use dice. Plus, right
Alright.
here, you above that, you can see how many you have left.
Wait, where?
Right above it.
Oh,
Yep,
okay,
I
see,
put them
see.
there. You have your spell slots and what that
Wow,
ability
that-
is for easy.
That's really helpful.
You're welcome. I'm gonna take a 2-second bio break. My bake. I'll be right back.
I'll take a bio bake.
Hey,
Hey,
Bambles.
dab.
Hey. Whatever
Boots
the
and helm?
Mayonnaise. I'll make some mayonnaise. Just for you, buddy.
No. I have an infinite supply of mayonnaise.
I'm back now.
I use Grandma's special recipe. I don't even know if I have a grandma.
So Austin,
Yeah. Yes.
as a final thing, so you want it do you want because this makes it easier for me and we're still kind of waiting. For your item, is it just 1 time big heal, 3 times kind of small heals? I know you said you didn't want range. Did you?
Free time kind of small touch heals. I feel like those would be more useful.
Okay. That I can work with. I think I already have what I'm gonna do with it then. Might cost you a bit, but I think I have what we can work with for this. Cause that's
Well, hopefully I can afford it.
uh
Depending on what we do with information with reality portals, we might be able to get some blah.
I'm just saying, what would happen if I just like cast one of my spells inside the house?
Please
Christ.
don't. Please
Hey,
don't.
it's got a 30-foot cone.
I
Everyone
would
stand in
hurt
front
you.
of me.
I would hurt you.
Oh, it wouldn't. Well,
No, I said I would hurt you.
There's a high chance that someone would hurt me, but I don't know if it'd be of your own volition.
I would be planning on hurting you if you did anyway. So yes, it would be of my own volition.
It depends. Depends. I just want. Oh, I want to do things so
Because
bad.
I'm not able to be charmed.
Okay.
Or I'm
isn't a
resistant to charm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a charm.
Everybody here?
Yes, hello.
Simon?
No.
Okay.
I gotta go. 1 second. Gotta go get me some M&Ms. I got myself some M&Ms.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. So you guys said you didn't really have anything that you wanted to talk over. It was just kind of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, what are you guys planning on doing during your week before the festival, if you plan on doing anything?
Well, Althaea, want to go see what we can do about the information with the reality?
I feel like that's something, if we can get it to work, that all of us should be present for.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Nobody else going to respond.
Wait, what was it? What?
Turning in the information about the unreality portals?
Or at least what we can.
I thought we already did that, didn't we?
No.
No.
Well,
Otherwise, we would
I feel like I feel like I should have told them that. I thought about it. I'm like, oh, I should tell them about the unreality portal.
Otherwise, we would have gotten 3 platinum per adventure and an architect's ticket.
Pretty sure no one has an architect's ticket.
I don't even know what that is. So.
That's what we did to get the coop.
Oh, the
Yeah.
building.
Yeah, there are some solid rewards.
So can we get like a basement,
We could get a basement to hold all our fugitives.
Oh my
or
God.
to act as a crypt because I'm fucking dead?
It could be your tomb.
My tomb. Welcome to my tomb.
So we'll say you guys head to Varabas's Adventurers Guild to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I will also add that in there for Zephfer as well, just so that he has his too. So it's pretty simple. You guys just explain pretty much everything you can.
No, we leave out all
Yes.
of the details.
We go in, we say,
Yeah.
we went to the unreality portals, and then we leave.
It might be a little hard to understand.
We
There's a lot of
lost-
things.
We lost time. Or gained time.
We gained time but lost time.
Okay.
It took time, but
But at the same time, it didn't take time.
Is there anything particular you guys are putting extra emphasis on?
The fact that we came back at the time that we were, or when we came back, it was the same time as when we were leaving.
But that was mainly because of Jangles.
Yeah.
Jangles.
jingle.
No.
jangle.
Oh,
No,
by the
they
way,
them
when you guys
anymore.
when you guys say Jangles, they just like, I'm sorry, what did you say?
Like who?
No, it's not a who, because this person should definitely know who Jangles is. It's just I do not know what you said.
Like, excuse me, please repeat what you said, because what you said was not what you said, because what you say is not what you say, because you can't say that because it doesn't exist.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Is time convoluted? No, it's just a construct.
It's
I am
This big
just
bad
fucking down the street.
it's someone we met with godlike authority.
You start saying that sentence, they are confused as shit because they don't know what you're saying.
Static. Fuck.
Now I want you to imagine like a god, and that's what helped us.
powers that you can't even fathom. But
Words you don't even know the meaning to.
but
What do you tell them about sending adventurers in or not?
To be cautious.
If they
Make
see.
sure that they have high IQ above 9.
Is there any
Yeah.
point in sending anybody in there?
No, probably not.
No resources or anything?
Not particularly.
I mean,
just be like
it's interesting.
prepared for like a hike. You know, it's a lot of mental. It will mess with your brain.
Are there any dangerous individuals in there?
Depending on how you go about things, possibly.
Yeah.
If you're smart enough to pass the quote-unquote trials.
Static. Bring up trials, it's static.
Just prepare for some
If you
puzzles.
have your wits about you, you'll be fine.
If you're good at thinking.
So nothing that will attack us here.
No.
Probably not.
They didn't even bother us for the most part, Wing.
Well, yeah, but
It was
you
just
never
a
know.
bunch of puzzles.
Okay. Just gotta start. Varabas is you're turning this into Varabas, if you couldn't tell. But this dragonborn lady is kind of just crossing stuff off. Like, okay, I asked this question, ba 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 ba. Okay, here is your reward. Fucking slaps down the 2 platinum to each of you.
No, 3.
3 platinum.
Ba-ba-ba?
3 platinum and a ticket.
We have it open.
Okay.
For
So,
information on the source of the abnormality and its background, architect's ticket and 3 platinum per adventurer.
simple enough, 3 platinum then.
We just put it on both of ours.
Now I'm
And then I will hold on to the architect ticket.
You don't want Wing to get it? You got the
No.
Wing should get a crit.
Yeah, I know. It should either be me or Wing that holds on to it.
I mean, I was kind of joking about that, but if we want, no, we're not gonna get a crit.
My God.
Just put the architect ticket in my inventory, the one right there.
Awesome. So that is now done. We're gonna we're gonna get rid of that now that you've turned it in. Beep 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 beep.
Hold on. Just for spelling for a second.
Blech. What the hell? Did my phone just vibrate? And where's my
Okay,
phone? If
you're
it did?
good. You can get rid of it now.
Alright. Edit. Delete. Delete. There it is. Boop boop. Done.
We can make a fucking workshop with like a smelter and fucking
Oh.
vices and shit like that.
Why are
So,
you
like-
talking about my dream?
It both has like things from Bromund, but it also has like tinkering things for us.
For me and
Benefits!
Wing. For me and Wing.
Yeah.
High five.
And,
High five!
and also me.
And also we can teach Bambles on Zephfer and people stuff. I
Maybe
mean,
even...
they can make instruments on things.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure
Music
Bambles
is
would enjoy that.
The anvil of the soul.
The
As they all
workshop
say.
will be nice.
He says, puffing on.
He says, taking a fat rip of a
All you guys
big
are
old doobie.
improving my forge. Like, I'm totally okay with it. I have a forge in the backyard, you're just adding more shit to it.
Yeah, but we could actually get like a good one.
Yeah, with a leatherworking
Get a building.
area, a tinkerer's area, a big old smelter.
Yeah, like a workshop.
Oh yeah,
Like an
Said.
actual building.
yeah.
We can make
Remember,
our own fucking shop.
you can. You just need licenses, and you're good to go. Just remember that.
Hey, we
And
got 3 platinum.
technically-
We can do this.
And
Yeah.
technically, Bromund is a licensed blacksmith.
He is not
Would
licensed
he
in
not be?
oil.
No? Oh, true.
He has because the difference is he was licensed to work. Think of it like this: you get a license, you can work under a certain company. Sometimes there are different kinds of licenses. Some licenses allow you to
True.
just work for a company. Some are just overall master licenses where you can work anywhere. Bromund had worked specifically for the people at the Ultimar Thieves Guild. As such, he had a license with them in Aegis. Now, because he has background in it, blah 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 blah, and because he's not selling it, he is able to produce. He's able to produce / smith stuff on his own behalf for him or for people without selling it. But if he starts selling it, he needs a license. Okay?
So it's as long as we don't sell it, it's fine.
As long as you don't sell it, that's
It could just be the party's personal workshop.
Yes, there
Yeah.
will be people watching. they prefer that you have people licensed, like, so they will check with Bromund because they do want it. If they're gonna build it, they want to make sure somebody has had a license before. So Bromund is your in to get that, but because as long as you don't plan on selling anything, you won't have any issues. The second you start selling stuff, shit goes down hard, because no matter who you are, because they are very strict about it. It's just
unless we get the license in that time frame.
exactly.
Future plan on getting a license in the future. So,
Yeah.
know.
And because you have background on it, it shouldn't be that hard for Bromund to get a license anyway, because he's been gone from the guild for only about a month and a half, or no, 2 months, and that's only because 1 month of those was from simply being unconscious from petrification. So they're gonna do a background check and do all this shit and see, okay, when was
It's
this
been less than half a year.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more to this than guys, I've been hoping you'd get a shop going for like the entire campaign actually.
Yeah, I know, and then Jeremy tried to start one and then had to leave.
Sad days. But yeah, no, that's what you're looking at. So
I don't have money for it.
so if you were, so what was the, I don't know if you guys were like being official, what you wanted to do in that case with it.
I mean, it would be nice to have an actual spot that we could do stuff.
If we're getting a backyard workshop, I'm getting my license.
No, it'd be a building.
I know. Like a workshop building.
It wouldn't fit in the backyard.
Yeah, they'd likely, speaking of basements, they'd probably do something in the basement.
I'd be fine with that.
I'd be fine with that.
Because that's 2 things. 1, that reduces noise complaints. 2, at least in the basement, with enough stonework and everything, they're able to make it a little bit more safe.
And bigger.
Yep.
Oh, and I could totally help with that. I'm a dwarf.
They would.
They have dwarves on
Yeah. No, you haven't seen it, but yeah, they actually wouldn't accept your help on it because you're not. It is. Think of it like, again, even though it's
certified.
Yeah, you're not certified, even though it's your house. Well, it's not your house. Even though it's the place that...
My house.
Yeah, like, think of it like if you're having construction done on your own house, even if you know your shit, you're not helping the company that is, helping build your house. That's not how it works. A lot of the time.
If possible, could we get hatches from the outside into the basement as well then?
They'd be able to do that. Just kind of like a outside, like, think of it like an outside cellar door.
Yeah, that way if we do decide to start selling, we don't have to let them into our main house.
Just have them go through the cellar doors.
Simple enough.
And then into the backyard if we need to.
Have a path.
One on both sides.
Okay. Yeah, they'd be able to do that. When were you... So it is a workshop specifically. With the workshop, I mean, you'll have your area there. They'll be able to make it nice and safe. You buying supplies like Bromund getting his forge, like if he wants to move his forge down there,
yeah.
They might be able to help with that, to at least move it down there. But anything else, like if you're going to be setting up an actual carpenter's area down there, that is on your own to buy the supplies for it. They are literally just the construction of the building.
Yep.
So that's how you're going to be able to do that.
They would also create things, but that's a different entire situation.
Yeah, that's not something you need an architect's ticket for, as you've
Yeah.
found out previously. That's just straight up money. And it's not like, just to also make it easier, it's not like you can't just pay for stuff with money. It's just that this is easier on the companies and stuff because it would cost so fucking much to actually do such a thing. To sit there and say, oh yeah, this is going to cost about this is going to cost you about 12,000 gold to do. That's not me putting an actual number on the workshop, but that's just an example. A single ticket versus carrying 12,000 pieces of gold.
Or 12 platinum.
That too. depending on the individual. So, that's that. You guys want a workshop? I have that noted down. Everyone's in agreement with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So,
Bambles.
Yeah.
Well, what does Bambles want?
We would just have to discuss what we all
I
want
don't
in
fucking
there.
give a fuck.
I don't give no fucks.
We would just once it's built and at least Bromund's Forge is moved in, then we can just go down, discuss where we want or what we want in there and where we want it.
yeah. Sounds good to me. And you guys can even do that on your own time as well. Just message me details as you discuss. I'm able to do stuff. But otherwise, do you just like put that into commission right away then, so that the dwarves know, or are you waiting until like you guys go off on another adventure so you're not being
When we
kept up
go
late at
off
night?
in a week. When we
Okay.
go off in a week, that's probably the best time to start it.
And they even recommend that themselves, just because there's a lot to do with. You have an entire house on top of that land, so that's going to be difficult.
Also because they probably want us in good in good health.
Yeah. So,
Get away from the house. So
is there anything you guys want to do in the week? Anything else you want to do in the week leading up to the festival?
I'm just gonna keep practicing with Abraham.
Okay.
Or flying around, readapting.
Wing?
I want to check this.
Oh.
I'll let Wing go.
Well, no, you can go. I'm still thinking.
Okay. I want to see how many potions are available.
Like you're not concerned about money.
Potions right now they are fucking expensive right now because you guys are they've been told to start holding on to stuff for obvious reasons.
Gotcha.
So unless you want to buy a potion at damn near double the price.
They'll probably give us a potion. I think I remember them doing it before.
Possibly. Actually, Bromund, Essam does get to you and says that the cost of the item is going to be 2,500 gold pieces.
2 platinum, 500 gold.
I gotta break a platinum. But like,
So just get rid of all 3 platinum, add 500 to your gold.
And we'll get back to what the item specifically is going to do, so that way you have it for when things in the future.
Yeah.
Anything else you wanted to do, Bromund?
no.
Okay. Bambles or Wayne?
Nope.
Alright. Wayne?
Well, I think I have an idea, but well, actually, I suppose I could start like planning it out. This is something new I'm doing. This is gonna maybe require the tinkering tools.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not yet, I don't think. I'm not creating anything yet, but I've been thinking in my head. We went to this whole new place that had these steel beasts that moved on their own. But one of those things, how can I create
Oh.
that?
Huh. Alright.
Cannon and I could also probably help with that.
Yeah,
Me
that's why I
so.
said later on we'll be actually like doing it, but I can get that seed started, like start writing things down of what I think.
Okay. As just as basic DM stuff, that would start with tinkering. You're gonna look into a decent number of tinkering, looking into obvious future research. And then it's gonna be a mix of a couple of things when you think about it, because that's smithing, that might be leatherworking, that's tinkering
Help with
for
that.
the mechanics. That is there's a lot there as you're kind
You
of
want to
planning
know what that sounds like? That sounds like having a workshop in our basement.
Cough, cough, yes!
Oh, God.
Because we have me and Wing, and both of us are proficient with tinkerer's tools. And then we have leatherworking and smithing.
Yep.
We've got it all. We've got cannon on our side. We have oil on our side. If we need magic, we might have
Essam.
some. I don't know. I gave him a
And-
lock. I think he likes me.
I could probably even.
I think he's interested
Learn
in the
some
fact that I
stuff.
gave him skills. Like, hey, I have this.
I'm sure he'd be willing to teach me some stuff if I ask and talk to him into it.
Alright.
Yeah. Just planting those seeds. Gonna let them germinate. Get some. I mean, this is going away from planting seeds, but gonna get some zygotes.
My God. Okay. Okay.
Shit's gonna
If we-
synthesize.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
I take back my sentence start.
Okay.
I
So
have a question later.
in that case, the week passes? Question mark. As everyone
Yeah.
kind of does some very light work, allows themselves to relax and deal and kind of mentally prepare themselves for the future.
Were my parents staying in town?
No.
No, that's right. They left right away.
Yeah, they left because there's other things they have to deal with, and they're able to make
Yeah.
the scroll in the meantime anyway. So.
Yeah.
Why didn't we get them to help us with this fight?
So.
Because they have to worry about Igus. They guard.
There's some shit going on in Igus. They explained that to a degree.
Igus is priority to us.
Yeah, every continent's having their issues right now. Oddly enough, but Bromund,
Yes, hello.
this is your item. You have like fingerless gloves, and this scale that you have has been kind of broken into little little circular pieces that are now on the palms of your hand. Think of it like a grip, it's like a grip for the most part, but it's with those you're able to kind of give a pat somebody and you're able to heal them, okay?
Yeah.
So your knuckles are for punching, your palms are for healing. With that then,
It might just sting a little bit because of the knuckles on the inside.
you are looking at, so you've already paid your 2,500. This item is going to be you have your gloves of healing. You can call them whatever you want. They don't have any crazy ass name, but it is a 1d8 plus 4 healing per charge.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a greater healing. Nice.
Now, how many charges does it have? 10.
Whew.
Okay.
And how does it recharge again? I think it's set.
This
Every
is
day.
it is.
Oh, every day. Okay.
Yep, it's gonna charge on
The dawn of the new day.
it 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily. Okay.
Just 1d6?
Yep, just 1d6 plus, and then you have plus 4. So I mean,
A
if you're
maximum of 10.
yeah, I mean if you end up
You'll get a minimum of 5 at least.
yeah. So if you use all of your stuff, you might have a problem. So what Essam explains is that he based this off of schematics for a Staff of Healing. Now, a Staff of Healing can heal more people, because it also has the ability to do like mass cure wounds. But at least with this, your cure wound it is basically cure wounds has the ability of it has your D8 plus your 4 total. So no matter what healing you're doing, it's a plus. It's plus 4.
You'll always get a plus 5 at the minimum.
Yep. So I mean, if you use all 10 charges, you get 8 on the most. The maximum you can get is 84. Okay.
Whoops.
So you get that. Actually, yeah, no, never mind. No, it's 1d8 plus 4 per charge. I take it back. So no, you could heal someone a lot. There's a lot of healing capability there. So really, it's actually 120. So it's pretty big. It again, you wanted a more concentrated touch type thing. So that's what you're dealing with. Again, you don't have the ability to heal multiple people in one go. It also isn't like the Staff of Healing in the sense that if you use all of the charges, it has the chance of disappearing. So that's the really good thing about all of that.
It won't disappear.
Won't disappear because the Staff of Healing has a chance of disappearing. Because the Staff of Healing can heal multiple people, there is a drawback to it. But for this, the only drawback is you can only heal one person at a time. It does take an action to heal someone.
But that's not even the worst thing.
Yeah.
It's good to have a backup healer.
Exactly. You know, you guys are kind of a party of partial healers.
It's a good thing.
I have a lot of feelings.
Yeah, we do. It's a good thing
Is
to have
Bambles?
most be able to. Yeah, Bambles can. Bambles can do cure wounds.
Yeah, again,
Yeah.
like just, and then you got this because you made a pretty good check on getting that scale, and you asked for the scale, so everything worked out real nice, and good on you. You went to the right person as well. So you have your gloves of healing now, of the gloves of the Ouroboros. You guys went throughout your week, and
That was actually something I
yep.
forgot to do. How about buying potions?
He asked about that earlier.
To be
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
more expensive.
Things
I
are like
doing
doubly
things.
expensive right now because you can guess why. Because war is about to go down hard, and they've kind of been explained not exactly what's gonna happen, but that people that they've just kept their stocks are just getting taken away. Like they're as soon as something's made, it's getting bought out by someone in the high district or middle district immediately.
capitalistic pigs.
Jesus Christ.
It is rough right now. Like this is.
I believe this was a communist place, city thing.
So
Government.
yeah.
Fuck, I
I'm
don't
happy
know.
with this monarch.
Okay. Are you good, Simon? I just want to check on you. You kind of be jumping in and out.
Yeah, I'm fucking fantastic, Roger.
Okay, I just wanted to check. Just because I see it happening, I'm just like, is he good? Okay. With that, then, you guys, it taking place in the lower district, the festivities begin.
I'm gonna be just to get it out of the way. I'm gonna get up early and go to the front gates and wait for Sting. I don't know if he's gonna show up at the front gates, but I don't know.
The second you open the front door, Sting is right there.
Damn!
He's just like, I don't know if it's bad that I just poured it in here, but yeah, whatever. What's the worst I can
I
happen?
don't think so.
But
I mean, they'll just think you're me.
raises a finger. Got a point. Oh, jeez. But no, Sting's with you. Greg's with you guys. Greg does express that he's already said it before. He is so down for drinking a shit ton, and just partying his ass off a little bit.
I'm bringing Abraham.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Me and Sting don't know what well, I know what alcohol is. I don't know if he knows what alcohol is.
How does Stig react to Abraham?
You bring
That's pretty good.
Abraham down onto the street. Sting looks up at Abraham. Well, hi there.
This is
Abraham.
Abraham. This is my bird.
He holds out a hand. I'm gonna roll animal handling. And as he holds out his hand, there's a soft glow. Abraham kind of like does the cat head into the hand thing.
Oh, he did that when I met him, or when I tamed him. Well, he's
Ah,
a cutie.
That's always good to hear. I am a fan of animals. I find them very important, and yeah, it's as simple as that.
He's precious.
Oh, very much so. a little bit more intelligent than the rest, but still just slightly above average from what I can tell here. Seems you've been doing some training with him.
We fly a lot.
Makes sense, makes sense. But as you guys kind of enter that lower district, that's where all the festivities are beginning. Middle district's kind of left where it is, just because there's a little bit more space in lower, and they're able to act. There's not as many buildings that are just cast to the ground and everything. So you enter, and there are just stands of food, special sellers, just activities aplenty that people are advertising, whether it's now or later in the day, kind of scheduled stuff. There are banners that are up, people are drinking, and speaking of people, there are plenty of people all together. It's not shoulder to shoulder crowded by any means. There's definitely enough space to comfortably get around. Again, exactly what you'd expect from a big festivity or a big fair. You're gonna bump into somebody. It's basically inevitable, but it's not uncomfortable spacing. But some of the things that they kind of, as people are kind of gathering, there's one of the big things that immediately catches your eye, and actually, let me roll this real quick. Oh, hell yeah. You see Abraham look up in the air.
What?
Abraham looks up to the sky.
Not me.
And
Perception?
go for it.
Are we all together?
Yeah, I would assume you guys went down together.
I guess I'll also look up.
Let me see if I could get some.
The Perception at 4.
I don't know if I have any fancy music for this, sadly.
I don't know if I really want to bother because it's so funny.
Wait, what? Wait, what's this? Hold on.
For you.
Yeah.
Why?
No, I dig this. It's calm, but it's nice. It's back. It's like airport music. Anywho, yeah, no, it's not hard to notice. You guys see just an aerial show of griffin riders going through the air, just twirling and spinning there. You even see like one of them, or actually the ones on the ends, seem to have some sort of gas or powder, so they're actually letting out colored gas as they fly through the air.
Is he like itching to go up? Is that what that is?
He seems interested in going up. Let me see just how much he wants to actually. He's damn itching to go up there. He's controlling himself, but because he hasn't been given orders, but he is interested in going up just because it seems like fun.
Maybe later, bud.
He kind of puts it. He kind of looks at you, puts his head down for a moment, then just looks back up at the sky, just watching them zoom in and out and around. You do also, you do also see the Dragonborn that you had previously seen flying around in the air with his bird, with his griffin. And
I want to look around a little bit, talk to probably whoever stops.
Okay.
And then we'll see about going up. I promise. We'll think about going up there, bud.
So aerial show goes on, and Wing, even as you guys are standing there, he's you see Sting is kind of enjoying what he's seeing. Just kind of, I haven't really flown at all, honestly.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. Maybe I could take you on Abraham.
I can do you one better.
I would honestly, what? I'd love the Abraham thing, but wait, what?
Well,
wait, no, you're not thinking. You're not thinking of that. So I mean, I could always learn that myself.
I touch him.
Yeah! Starts kind of like floating up a little bit. Look, I wasn't quite looking to do this. If I wanted to do it, I could have taught myself the spell.
Yeah, but this is fun too. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, I can just stop it if you don't want to.
It'd be nice to not use my legs for a while.
Oh my god.
Alright, I just stop it then. Just little boop, as he lands back.
Thank
Yay!
you. I appreciate it.
This is fun.
Since he flew up in the air a little bit, let me see if if certain people notice. You guys are right there, kind of towards the entrance. Let me see.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. That's not bad at all. Okay. You guys, that ends up occurring as you guys kind of walking along a little bit, and when that happens, you see a little, it just looks like a little kid at first. They're just running towards you, and the next thing you know, this kid has this little like bit of water in their hands floating above them, and they go to splash wing with it. Dexterity saving throw wing.
Whoops, I'm on this.
Wing or sting?
No, wing.
Oh boy.
You kind of like Matrix dodge your way out of it. You look at this kid. For those of you that know, this is the Furbolg child.
Hey!
Kind of looks up at you. I know you.
How have you been? What are you doing here?
He looks around a little bit, points towards like kind of the job board. Well, job board's on main square area, and you just kind of see there are a couple people lined up in that center on this stage. I'll actually put over right here, that are actually playing music. And he just points at that, just enjoying music.
So are your parents here?
He nods. A lot of us are here, or at least a couple of us are. They're eating food. Some of them. I really want food now. He runs off. Just like as soon as he remembers food is a thing, just books it down towards kind of the food stands closer to the Shifty Owl.
Them?
Why do people want to throw water at you?
I mean, that's what. Actually, no, he wasn't there for that. Greg wasn't there for that, was he? No, he wasn't. No, Greg wasn't. I had to think about that, so I won't say that. That's my bad. But no, once that happens, you do see the one of the younger folk, not the child Furbolg, but one of the younger gentlemen Furbolgs kind of walk up to you, and it's and only because they don't really have names, it's the first one that you had initially met. Just, hi guys. How have things been?
Interesting.
Seems that way. Kind of looks at Wing. You are plenty different from the last time we met, and looks like your scope of friends has also changed.
Yeah, we've lost a few.
Sorry to hear, but at least this way, I can only hope that they've reached an inner peace now that they've gone on. We can celebrate that they have reached that peace, and we continue to move on with happy thoughts, knowing that they have changed their lives for the better. Am I right?
Yeah.
As is nature.
Wait. Did they ever meet Jen?
Nope. They only
They
met.
knew our original.
They met Bobby.
Yeah, Wing, Althaea, and Bobby. They didn't even meet Greg.
They haven't moved forward yet either.
Yeah,
They met
no.
a birdie boy though.
Oh yeah, so So you guys are seeing, like, for Bambles and Bromund, who have never seen these people, you're seeing these are furbolgs. They're humanoid, very, very humanoid. They have their basic appendages and everything. They're if you think about what a druid looks like, that's not an elf. That's what a furbolg looks like. They're a little bit bulkier, kind of musclier. They are very nature inclined people who, as you've probably picked up by now, don't actually have names. They're not used to normal community interaction with a lot of other people because it's just a lot of nature. Think of like wolf to wolf talk. There's no reason to call a wolf George if if it's wolf number 2, or elder wolf or so on. But these people, like this individual, he is standing a solid 7-8 feet tall. Furbolgs can be rather big. They're very similar to how Goliaths are. So, and they can live to be pretty damn old too. But just so that you guys have a little, for those who don't know, have a little bit of extra background on that. So, they just are. I mean, this is a fantastic celebration. It's rather nice. I enjoy the music. And he looks over at Althaea. If you're looking to speak to the elder, she's just kind of doing her thing, eating a little bit, and enjoying the music as well.
Most definitely.
Very well. I could show you to her if you would like. Otherwise, a casual meeting would also work.
That would be lovely, actually.
And he kind of leads you off in that case.
Well, I'm gonna go find the drinks.
You guys are all walking in the same direction. There are stands all over the place. Some of them are serving drinks. Some of them are just doing food. They're able to, even for just a silver, you're able to get a good a mug of ale.
Well, I'm spending 6. I don't care.
Alright.
Give me
Alright.
celebration time.
Hey, there you go. Once you hit that third one, or no. Once you hit the fourth one, you'll have to start making constitution checks.
Okay.
So are you just doing one at a time now, or are you just slamming your 6 down?
One at a time.
Okay, we'll eventually get to that then. You guys are crossing through the areas, and during that, I mean, there's aerial shows still going on. It seems to be going on for a while. In that main area there's a number of things kind of. It looks like they're getting set up. It looks like Thea is actually setting something up. The elf archer of Oriel City.
Ranger,
whatever works in the end.
Dab, yeah.
Hey,
Mo, I used to be you. I used to be arranged like you, and then I took a death to the whole body.
Oh, but
then you took a swallowing.
But she's setting up. She looks like she's setting up targets, and even setting up a couple of bows for people to use. Go ahead.
I'll take a crack at it.
Okay. Yeah, she's opening. All right, everybody. If you're looking to do a little archery competition, I won't be participating unless someone really wants me to kick their ass in it. Let's see what people have to offer. See what we have going on. But Roman, you said you're jumping in.
Sure, why not?
Anybody else?
Man, that seems like a really good challenge if I was still good.
I want to see it first.
Okay. She does. I mean, we can take up to 8 entries. We are looking for. We're looking at least for 6 people if we can. And as she does say that, there are a few people who do step. There are a few people who do step forward. You guys see Captain Oskal step forward with Kundo on his shoulder. In addition to that, you also see as and actually, Bromund, you don't know who this individual is. This Captain Oscar individual, they are just they're dressed to the nines. They are fancily dressed. You can tell they're a captain of a ship. They have the classic look to them. They're well groomed. They have this individual sitting with gloves on. They are a fuck. I don't want to say it wrong. They are a high elf.
Yes.
And
Captain.
on their shoulder, bro, and just again that you know, is a raccoon named yeah.
Captain Oscar, do you want me to hold your raccoon?
Oh,
Or-
hello. No. I've got this. Don't worry. Kundo is well behaved as kind of looks around. Oh, as Wing would know. Hello, Wing. Thank you for taking care of Kundo again. I know you've was proud of your job on it, but Kundo is very happy. Roll a dexterity saving throw, Wing.
Oh boy.
More
It's
water.
been a while.
Oh shit! Nice. You guys watch as Kundo just launches herself off of Oscar's shoulder and tries to just like full-on koala hug Wing's face, and Wing just moves slightly to the left, and Kundo lands on his shoulder.
Dab.
Kind of adjusts herself and starts sitting down on his shoulder.
Never mind, she solved that.
Very well. Are you planning on taking part as well?
I might wait a little bit. I wanna see what goes on with it first.
Oh, take chances. It's fun. It's free. I don't see what's wrong with it, but I will not. It is not my job to sway you. I'll let you choose your own.
Just preferring to know the game before I partake.
Very well. Let's see. Oscar had stepped forward. You also see... Oh! You also see another individual step forward who is... You see another half-elf step forward. Specifically, you guys see Yamdir, the half-elf from the Sisgorian Performing Arts Company. Gonna step forward.
Hey!
Give a
Lots
flow.
we know.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said, hey, lots of people I know.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's a festival after all, and everyone's invited.
No, I know. I'm just like, I don't know. Ones that stick out, I should say then.
I mean, it's a weird way of saying hello, Althaea, especially after what you did for us. Or at
Oh
least
no,
your
I
group.
was meta.
Chris doesn't care. He wanted to do that anyway.
Not so much a hornet anymore, are ya?
No, not really.
um,
Actually,
Oh,
knowing
fine,
people, how weird.
Slip,
Yeah.
slip, sloop.
but yeah, let me.
Shoot.
I should have had a better. I have a better description of Yamdir for you as well, Bromund. I should have had it. It's kind of missing. There's only so much I could write in a small space, sadly. But yeah, they step forward. They're still asking for more people. Is anybody else looking from the party to step forward?
Wing, you should come.
I look at Sting.
Like, help me.
Both of you should come.
Sure, why not? Sting steps forward.
Okay. I'll step forward.
Okay.
That
And
should be plenty of people then.
Side by side.
when
They need one more.
when the two of you step forward, though, Wing, just because she knows what your skill level kind of is.
Was.
Was, but thinks is still. Thea is about to step forward, and a hand stops her, and instead picks up the bow, and you see cannon.
Bam!
Oh!
Oh shit.
She looks over at you, Wing, No holding back this time.
Things have changed. I'm not good at this, but okay.
Alright.
Oh,
Is this just a
God.
longbow? What is this?
It is just a long... Well, right now, it is a short bow.
Oh, I don't have short
my
bow.
bow.
That's fine. You're just gonna roll a d20. I don't think you have proficiency with it. I don't know if that... I don't think it's a simple weapon.
I don't know.
I'll-
Dude,
I do.
I'll double check just in case. I don't think it's a simple weapon though.
Do I have any magic that makes me merit this? Let me just add a spell called it not be bad.
Called accuracy.
Oh, it is a simple weapon. You would get your proficiency from it.
+4 usually.
Yeah, you have your plus.
So
Everyone
what
has
am
a
I
plus
doing?
one.
Like a D20 plus 4?
Yeah, that's what would
Yeah.
happen. So,
Okay.
Thea just begins. To begin, we're just gonna start with something simple. Hit the target. It's not very far, and we'll go from there. We'll start upping the ante. We're looking at doing a fancy 5 rounds, if you would. Getting a little bit more difficult each time. Okay?
That probably means I'm gonna fail the first round.
And with that,
my luck.
then, she go ahead and based on people who had come in order, we're gonna start with Bromund.
yes, hurrah.
Hello.
Go.
Shoot.
You aim up. You've I've had 2 drinks so far. This is nothing. Hit it right on the 16. Yeah, no problem. Bullseye.
Second ring. I'd say second ring.
No, not in this situation.
Bullseye would be a nat 20, wouldn't it?
Nope, not in this situation.
Hmm.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's not very far. It's not even right now. It's
I guess.
think of high school archery at this distance.
Oh, like 400 meters.
Not even
Not even. 80,
literally
100.
just gym class. We're gonna have archery today. Okay, that distance. It's baby distance.
25 feet.
Yeah, it's baby distance right now. So it's nothing. Askel's gonna go ahead and raise his bow. He's just like, all right, Kundo. Kundo kind of looks up a little bit. You keep watching. This.
Wait, is Kudo still on my shoulder?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Askel fires off. Bullseye as well. Well, nothing to really brag about. We're only just starting. Yamdir.
I'm gonna get a nat one and shoot someone.
Oh my god.
Nothing to brag about. Me. Playing.
Yamdir pulls up their bow, just doesn't say anything, and fires. Oh my god. Did you see it's just they have proper form, they look like they're ready, and then they look like they're about to just do this. They twist their arm and their body a little bit as if they're trying to do something. You couldn't even tell what they were trying to do, and Yamdir just barely hits the edge of the ring. Just wipes the sweat away.
That's gonna be me.
Oh my god. Alright. It's Sting's turn. Just looks over at you, Wing. Oh. I guess here we go. Here goes nothing. It's been a while since I've used one of these.
Yeah, it wasn't that tough back in the day. But now it's gonna be really tough.
Pulls up. And you don't the arrow just you don't even see it fly through the air. Hits the target and the arrow goes halfway through.
Nani the fuck?
Huh. Alright, well, maybe I should use these more.
Maybe I should use them less.
uh
That was the last time I used a bow. Jeez.
Wing.
Oh boy. Who wants to see a nat 1, baby?
17.
No. Yeah, no, you fire off and it just boom right in the bullseye. You guys catch it in the air for just a moment. It's nothing. It's not
That was spectacular.
Yeah, not as crazy as Sting's was. But hey, it hit. That's the good thing. And Everyone's doing pretty well. And finally, Cannon. Oh shit, I didn't pull up Cannon stats. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, but man, I can't believe I actually hit that. The last time I used a bow was like, jeez.
Was it like a
Oh shit! All right,
No,
Cannon.
it was. The last time I used a bow was literally like.
Oh,
Go.
hell yeah! Cannon does the same thing as Sting. Just one, but it's just one fluid movement. She doesn't even look like she knocks the arrow or anything. Just pulls it up, fires, and then puts it back down, and the arrow's already in there halfway through. Well, that's a start. Alright. They move the targets back.
I take a drink.
Takes a drink. This will make it easier.
Oh my god. Alright, that's your
Go ahead.
we'll say that's your third. Bromund, go for it.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, no, you just watch this. It chugs, fires, and then just whoosh, just again another halfway through, even at a little bit more of a distance, just
finishing drink as it goes in.
Askell looks at you as you're like, well, don't we have someone we have a couple of fancy people here today. Does the same exact thing! I can't believe it! He fucking matched you.
Up, buddy.
What did you say to him?
I would just get warmed up, buddy.
Oh, I am too, and I'm also not drinking yet. Yamdir.
That just goes to show how good Bromund's doing.
Yamdir looks a little bit irritated with what just happened. With his
2 in a
previous.
row.
Oh yeah, no. Fires and hits like this second innermost ring. Still just shaking their heads at themselves.
Come on, I can do better
That's
than
gonna be me.
Sting is
You
just.
said that last time.
You keep saying that, but you did perfectly fine. Okay, yeah, no, that's a 27. And you just see just bits of this target fly off.
chunks of foam.
I feel like he has a
Whatever.
higher dexterity than me.
He very well might.
Well, if he can get a 27, he definitely does.
He also is a higher level, so he has a higher proficiency bonus. But, Wing, it's not your turn.
Oh yeah.
boy.
Wait. How does dexterity play in there? Because Austin should get an effect as well.
It should be... Yeah, it's just your dex modifier.
Oh, you need to add 5 onto all of Austin.
Well,
Oh
there you
no.
go.
Oh, you have the... That should just be a +5 then.
No,
Right?
proficiency,
So you have your proficiency, and then you have your dex bonus.
which is 9 total.
Okay, there we go then. Okay.
Alright.
Because
okay.
it's a +4
Either-
for proficiency and
There you go.
+5.
Either way, you're
dex.
hitting your targets, so I mean, you're
There you
just doing pretty good.
Modified.
Alright. Want to see that hit, Wing?
Oh,
Like I said, that's gonna be me.
You aim up, you just get a hot flash of just any other just like the last
I
time
get
you've
a hot
shot your
flash of
bow,
menopause.
and just like, fire, and it just hits the floor about 5 feet away. Alright, looks like we have our first person out. I wouldn't have expected Wing of all people, but so be like she just kind of getting a few that wasn't like it was kind of Thea talking, but then she starts talking under her breath so that only really you hear it, or like the people right in the actual doing the archery comp actually does it. But Wing is the first one out.
Damn.
Cannon looks at you, just all right, that was unexpected, but okay. And
It's
so
like I'm not a ranger anymore.
cannon nat 20.
Nat 1? I like Nat 1 from the Nat 20s, to be honest.
Oh my fucking god! Give me a moment.
Oh, it was a Nat 1!
Yeah!
Let's see that 100.
Yeah, I'll throw it on here. Oh my
I
fucking
love
god.
that one. That one's one of my favorite. They make the game.
Oh, that was a pretty okay one.
Holy shit. She's like, huh, wouldn't have expected you to go down first. Like, she gets ready to, she knocks it, and when she fires it, she doesn't pull back enough, so there's not enough force behind it. It just drops right in front of her, and the string just snaps on her finger. Like, not actually breaking, but just thwaps her finger. It's like,
It thwaps her arm.
okay.
Yeah. That braces.
Oh, okay. And it looks like we have 2 people in a row. Simple enough. Cannon is also out.
It seems like we planned that. That's what we did.
Yes, we planned it.
Yeah.
She gives you the nod, like, yeah. Alright. With that then, they do another set of backing it up. They're not, it doesn't look like they're actually, yeah, no, they go, instead of backing it up and just backing it up, they then, after backing it up, remove the targets and they put smaller ones on. The thing is, they're not normal targets. They set down cantaloupes.
Antelopes.
Ooh,
Hell, a cantaloupe.
I like a little pressure to my cantaloupe.
Bromund,
The booze is kicked in.
are you drank a 4th one?
No.
No, I'm just saying it's because my dexterity modifier.
Okay. Oh, wow. You fire, and it just scrapes over the top of it. Miss. Shit. Bromund is out.
I drink my 4th booze.
Con check.
Con check.
While you're...
Contact.
Oh, yeah, no, you're getting a little buzz.
That's a save, but whatever.
Yeah, either way. Yeah, either way you failed, then. that was buzz. Let's see, are you guys gonna... Oh, yeah, you have Sting there, so I don't know if you... I assume you guys are gonna stick around and see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, and I wanted
We'll
to
just
see how
leave
the
some.
first one would go.
Alright.
Leaves him
Then we
like
have...
a right cock.
And, okay. Askel aims up. And also misses the exact same way, just barely scrapes the top. Huh. Looks like I'm a little out of practice. It's been a while. The Yamdir hoists
I'm
up.
gonna get nat 20 now.
I hope so. I fucking hope so.
I want him to win.
They even, like, Yamdir even sticks out his tongue as he preps up. Fuck!
That one?
No! But he doesn't even scrape the cantaloupe. It goes over the cantaloupe and lands like 2 feet out from it. And Yamdir's
Looks
just
like it's all up to Sting.
shaking their head. Sting just... I can stop now because I want... Nope! You have to hit it! Oh, okay.
You missed it, huh?
No, he fucking hit! That's a 28!
Damn.
Oh.
Zush! And it just...
No, like twin? Yeah.
And it just shoots straight through the cantaloupe. I suppose. The kind of...
Do I win now?
Yeah. Are we good now? Now, you could be good, or you can continue and do the last 2. What's in it for me? A prize? Oh, I guess. Wing, what do you say?
What?
There's a
Wait, what?
there's a prize apparently. Do I do this? I honestly don't really need anything. Do you want it if I get it?
What? I mean,
I'll take that as a yes. They take him and they replace the cantaloupe with an apple. Half the size, or like a quarter of the size, really. Okay, this is getting a little bit more difficult.
I used to be
Aims,
able to hit those.
aims up. Oh god, dice fell. There we go. Fucking nails it again. Just the apple explodes upon impact. What
Yeah.
could get much more difficult than this? This isn't too bad. And you just hear the crowd, like, he is doing it so nonchalantly, the crowd is just, what the fuck? Thea just goes,
Actually, me.
we have one more thing. She places another apple down, walks over to Sting. She goes, you see it? Yeah. Blindfolds him. Now you don't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Yep. Okay. I don't see how this is safe. Don't worry about it. We have guards in place. All right.
Shoots her.
Oh, come on. Wait. Sting.
Hey, that's me.
That is. Da-da-da. Fucking hell. He slowly raises up. You see him start to glow. And then he fires, and he just hits it. Like, he just barely hits it. Did I do it? I think I heard something. And the crowd just erupts. Thea just sits for a moment. Huh.
Seems like fun.
I would say so. Did I? Nobody's told me if I did it or not. You did.
You did.
Oh! Takes off the
No.
blindfold. She just walks over, hands him a bag of whatever, and he's just like, thanks! Walks away. Walks over to you, Wing. Here you go.
Wow.
I don't need
Oh.
this, really.
You sure? I mean, you want it.
Wing, I don't step foot outside of the palace outside of this. I'm
Think of it
sure.
as brother bonding, sentimentality.
You kind of open it up, and it's 150 gold.
Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say? Okay. Yeah, you cut off for me. Wow. Hey, Greg.
What?
This is for our money pool.
I've got something for you.
I'm sorry.
I toss it back to him.
She's like, oh shit. Deck check. Oh yeah, he's got it. Also just rolled that. Let me do that in the game. Rather than deck check. Oh yeah, just opens it up. Pockets that shit.
It's like a bank. I whisper to Sting.
Oh, all right. That's simple enough. Thea is able. I mean, Thea's kind of able to try and run another one, but otherwise, there are other activities that are getting ready to get put up as well. As in the pit, so you guys were kind of doing all of that along this distance. Or actually, no, along this distance right here. And in the pit, you begin to hear,
Come on! Face off against your friends! Face off against your frenemies! In a one-on-one taste of might!
Sure. Or
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good, but I'm also gonna introduce Sting to Canon.
okay,
You know.
all
The
right.
big secret I have for today that I announced.
Yeah, it isn't until like Canon's done that she realizes there's two of you to what's this? What?
Canon, this is Sting. Sting, this is Canon.
Nice to meet your acquaintance. Nice to
He's my
meet
twin.
yours. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell.
Oh my god, Wing, that was sarcasm.
What?
That was sarcasm.
what?
I'm sorry. What? Sarkat who?
Oh my
It's-
god.
Random card.
It means she
No,
was
Don't
joking.
get it!
It meant she was joking. She understood that you actually wait.
What?
Oh my god.
I don't.
You guys are idiots.
I don't get it.
Abraham, come on, we're gonna go now.
Oh, goodbye, bird. I will miss you.
You'll get to see him again.
Oh, goody. But oh, so you're Cannon. What do you do? I tinker. It's kind of what I do. I make whatever I can for the city, whatever I need to. Kind of. He leans into you, Wing. Is this the lady that you are interested in? I assume this is her. I haven't looked that. I've kind of been keeping check, but I haven't looked that far into her. It's kind of personal. I don't do all that stuff.
It kind of sounds like.
What did Roman say?
It kind of sounds like he has.
Oh, and when he's saying that, Cannon just, I can hear you, right? I was whispering. Yes, and you're not a very good whisperer. He nat one.
Yes. I say, totally not embarrassed.
I apologize. I didn't mean to do. He looks down at the floor.
Anyway, this is Sting. He's my twin. Like I said, he's really good with a bow, I guess.
Totally not jealous.
Yeah, totally not upset that, I thought, I could maybe have a upper hand on something against him, but, I guess that's also not the case ever.
He kind of looks slowly over at you, Wing. Just it happens when you've been trading with celestial beings.
Yeah, but some of us aren't that lucky, now are we?
Okay. he laughs. He doesn't care. He's fine. So just in meta, you guys are it's the pit. It is an athletics/acrobatics competition. That is.
Athletics/acrobatics.
Yep, you get to choose during it.
Oh, I know what Broman's gonna do.
So they're able to start setting up there, and you just jump into the pit.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, look, we have a first contender. Anybody else? Anybody at all?
I just want to, and as Oilag is announcing that, you guys watch as a very, very burly bugbear jumps into the ring, and as you look at them, you realize just barely, based on their clothing, kind of, and the way that they're covered, it is a female bugbear. Not only that, but for those of you that know, this is Eunice from the Performing Arts Company.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my god. Oh man. And Eunice looks down on you, Roman. Let's do this, little man.
I will crush you.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of here.
And Oilag starts running for the edge and climbs up and out.
3! Wait, I'm sorry. I should probably explain. 3 rounds!
Go for it.
Go!
That's all you get.
No magic. Go for it.
Okay.
And with that, Eunice charges at you. Just arms out, ready to go. Go ahead and roll your first check. I'm gonna roll mine.
Go ahead.
Holy shit! No fucking way!
Double nat 20. The show of a lifetime, I guess.
Yeah, she also got a fucking nat 20. You guys charge, she charges at you. You do you jump up, slam your hands on her shoulder, and flip over her. She turns, does a kick under to trip you up, and when she does that, you get tripped, but you do a backflip and just do a couple somersaults backwards and lands on your feet, and the two of you are back where you started. No winner.
Die.
So pretty much you're going for you're going for 3
As many
completions.
wins as possible.
All right. And I'll let you this time. As she's kind of as what you want to do. Say that
You
again.
get to choose.
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
I think we're gonna try to get her in a headlock.
Okay, how are you gonna do it? Are you just rushing at her, doing a headlock? What is the specifics? I want to hear these juicy details.
I'm gonna run at her and try to wait for a moment, and then when she tries to grab me, I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna use that against her and get her in a headlock.
Okay. She begins charging at you once again. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh,
Damn! You, as she charges at you, you kind of step up to the side, put your arm in like a ring, and her head just goes in there perfectly. You just clamp down and pull to the ground. You guys are both on the ground. You have one success on her.
Dab.
We're gonna go for 3 successes.
Okay.
Alright, at this point, you guys are struggling on the ground as she tries to get up. This is a big, burly lady, and you are a little man, but you're doing your best to just wiggle around and keep her to the ground just by momentum. Go ahead and roll.
Simple sweep the leg.
Fuck, yeah, no, you just, as she starts standing up, you just sweep leg under her and just wham, back into the ground again. That's another success.
Damn. Roman taking her out.
Broma's a dexterous little shit.
Oh, yeah.
I used to be.
And then I'm gonna try to finish it up with a jumping roundhouse.
Alright, let's...
Jumping roundhouse kick, did you say? What the fuck?
God, you can practically only get 14 or higher.
Yeah, no, you step up, and you just land it hard. She just does not move for a little while. You won.
Put both my fists in there and I sit down.
She slowly gets up, puts a big old furry hand out to shake. You did well.
I shake back. So did you.
Thank you. Stop it. And, but if anybody else is looking to jump in, people are, I mean, it's pretty open to jump in. Actually, while you guys are watching that, Wing, you actually end up getting a tap on the shoulder.
Look who has tapped me on my
You
shoulder.
see a very familiar drow.
Fuck that.
A very familiar female drow.
Hey!
fuck that.
Teliara.
Double A, by the way, because I just did a 20 summon on Legends and got golden visa.
Oh my
God damn it.
Come on.
I got all of them now, Austin. Every
Nice.
single new character.
There you go.
But no, you see Teliara and she's
Hello.
hi. It's been,
Long time no see. Am I right?
I'd say so. I kind of looks down at Eunice and looks around a little bit. Things have changed a lot, actually.
Good change? Change is always good, but good change?
Well, considering I'm alive, and she looks clean. Like, she looks like she's been well taken care of.
She looked like a junkie before, but now she looks like a
Pretty
not
much.
addict.
Like, she's not in the same clothes as she was before. She's, like, not in, like, any sorcerer robes or anything like that. She is in actual, like, leather gear that has a few extra nice pieces to it, kind of decoration-wise, and she just looks, her hair looks a lot cleaner. Instead of, like, being long, flowing, and unkempt, it's actually back in a braid, and she just thank you. It's been nice. I like that I was. Thank you for extending friendship.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to do. And you seem like you didn't seem bad.
I honestly say otherwise. She kind of looks over your shoulder and looks at Althaea.
I'm not there. I've left already, remember?
Oh, you didn't you didn't watch the pit fight?
No, I left. I was like, I'm off with Abraham.
Ah, right. She just kind of, in which case I backtrack on that one. They brought me back here. I've been able to enjoy myself and eat some really nice food that they have here. Honestly, it's weird being around so many people who, don't want me dead, but it's nice. It's a change of pace.
So, what are you up to nowadays? Like, are you still on the ship, or?
Yeah, I am definitely not one for settling down. It's rather nice being on this ship, to say the least. I mean, they're a little tough, but they're also fair and caring and so on. And we've helped a couple of people.
Yeah, that's good.
The Sahagin are still kind of attacking here and there, but they're no big deal. Kind of looks at her hand, just kind of like lightning.
Yeah, I get you now too. I know. Well, a lot of things have changed since the last time we've met. Really, I mean,
I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to be rude. Bringing up the fur and all.
Yeah, it's a long story, which, it's just a long story.
Don't worry, I won't ask you to explain. It's nice seeing you, and I figured I'd at least stop by and say thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I knew you would be good at everything.
Thank you. But she kind of starts sticking around. She kind of wanders off. You every once in a while you'll end up seeing her during the festival as well. But no, what is Bambles doing in all this? Or what happened?
If he's like me, he's trying to pass out on a park bench.
Oh.
But that ain't the case.
You start looking around. I mean, there are people playing music, and it looks like there might be a little bit of gambling going on as well.
No.
Gambling. Did somebody say gambling?
Oh boy.
Winning, man.
I don't gamble.
Roll a perception check though, Bambles. Oh yeah. So in the music crowd, you are seeing you're seeing furbolgs, or like at least people who look like the kid and the gentleman that stopped and talked to the rest of the party earlier. You're also seeing you're also seeing fuck. I just had it right in front of me. Oh shit. You're seeing furbolgs and an elf gentleman along with them. You're seeing Chipper, who you had seen previously, who is also... Oh, not Chipper. Fuck. Sorry. There's so many names here. You see Juke, actually, there. The Kenku that's part of the Cisgorian Performing Arts kind of performing with the rest of the music group. But with the gamblers and like a little bit of a table, you see Bliss there. But with that check, you do see one other individual as at the table with Bliss. There are people drinking, and you see him, quote unquote, drinking as the others are actually drinking. One of them passes out, hits, like right before they hit the floor, you see Torque grab them and start dragging them away. Any that you wanted to go talk to?
Well, I'll be entirely honest. His mind is probably, considering the festival's finally here, he's more concerned about what takes place afterwards with the necromancer stuff, so he's probably not too attention-seeking at the moment, so...
Okay.
Might just go listen to some of the fucking music.
Simple enough. And they're having a good time. They invite you in if you wanted to join. Like, it's just a big old band of bards playing together.
Well, of course.
Feel free to roll your performance. Yeah, no, you pick up your instrument, you start playing and matching tune and melody, absolutely no problem keeping rhythm. So Althaea, where did you start going?
The Griffin air.
Oh, you went into the air?
No, are the Griffins still up in the air?
At this point, no. But what direction did you start walking? Because during that time they were, but at this point they wouldn't be. What direction did you start walking? Like towards the shifty owl, or?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. In doing so, you start passing a couple of the other food stands and such, and at one of the food stands is a familiar little turtle guy.
Really?
Yep. The whole crew is
Oh,
here.
Jumbo!
He slowly looks over to you. Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Fantastic. I know I don't have to cook, but I figured I would. It makes a little extra money, and I like cooking anyway.
That's pleasant. What are you making?
He has like this.
Salad.
You're not pretty much.
We're herbivores. Don't question us.
He has like an eggplant salad with a little bit of a vinaigrette on the side, like a red vinaigrette. As he's kind of, he's all of this is kind of set up. There's some more basic stuff like just even if it's just honey with apples, even he has that set up even for people to take and enjoy. Just the basics,
Things are nice. Too nice. Someone roll a perception check to see if they can find the accursed Tom.
No.
He's bound to be around here somewhere.
Oh.
He's got a hand in all this happiness.
That's what makes him a corset.
If you'd like, you can feel free to have some.
Yes. Yes, please.
Anything in particular?
The eggplant sounds nice.
Okay. Sets up the kind of
Just one eggplant, please.
just
One
a
milk,
whole ass
please.
eggplant.
I'll take that eggplant.
Oh my god.
Wow. Yeah. Fuck it. Anyway.
But yeah, no. So he kind of like starts setting some stuff up. He looks at you for a moment and just like, he doesn't put the vinaigrette in. So he's kind of chops up the eggplant, throws it in, tomatoes. Actually, fuck. I keep fucking up my brain. He does put the vinaigrette in. My bad. He asks if he would like some salt with it.
No, it should be okay.
Okay. Otherwise,
Salty enough.
he starts putting in some of the extra, like, some of the other herbs and spices in there instead, rather than doing actual, like, salt or pepper. Primarily herbs, maybe just a little bit of garlic here or there rather, and kind of gives it up to you after stirring it in the vinaigrette a little bit better.
Okay.
So there you go. As that goes on, though,
The accursed Tom shows up.
With Abraham sitting
No.
at my heels.
no, but
Maybe.
instead of an accursed Tom, you do see,
Wait, and accursed Tom? There's multiple?
of course,
Oh god.
you do see kind of in that area another announcement going on by this kind of another furbolg who is just dressed in like chef's attire, like full on classic chef's attire, hat and all, and oh my god, Bromund, you're drunk. But you're
Doesn't even question it. It's just like, holy fuck, you're drunk.
holy fuck, you're drunk.
Just carrying around a tankard and a half at this point, stumbling around.
But this chef is just, this individual's offering an eating contest for people. But and at the same time, on the other side, just because they know the eating contest isn't for everybody, and that one might take a little bit as well. They're also offering just a little bit of a talent contest if anybody has it, and you kind of see this time Oikatsum, the mustachioed individual, big old behind a bar mustache with Migley on his shoulders, which is actually you Bambles and Bromund don't know this. Migley is a pig that has wings and has moose antlers.
Did Bambles go to Mistish to save?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
That was a long time ago.
OG3.
Wow.
Time.
Wow. That's such a long time ago.
It really
It's
is.
just blurring together.
And if you have any talents of any sorts, whether it be sword swallowing, fire breathing, or any, just nothing earth shattering, we kind of like the ground we stand on, feel free to join us. So there's 2 events if anybody wants to join them at all. Otherwise, the day kind of continues going on, and you guys watch
As it normally does.
as it normally does. The sun begins to set, and just at the very start of it, and you guys even notice, like, you guys see Brax as well, just stuffing his fucking face. The entire Eldith crew is there. Chipper was also enjoying some music. The Kenku Crow. I'm just trying to catch everybody. You guys would also notice that Althaea is kind of running around. Tidith is drunk. It's day shift, so Tidith is just drunk off of his ass as well. Bart's
Paladin Cruz is banging some chick in the porta potty.
here and there. You haven't seen Cruz.
That's exactly what he's doing.
But as the Sisgorian Performing Arts Company kind of step on his stage, and you see this full-on circus-dressed tiefling females with like red skin and black raven black hair step on the stage, twirls the cane and sets up a big show. What the heck?
Don't worry.
No, okay. But
That's what it sounded like.
sets up the stage and starts having just the music. Yeah, fanfare starts going. All the other festivities begin to just come to an end as this starts to shoot up. With Eunice, Yamdir, Juke, and even even see a little halfling get shot out of a cannon, and as that's
halfling getting shot out of cannon.
God damn it!
Why is that?
That's a lot
Why is
better.
that halfling? Why is that half halfling in canon?
Oh my
and-
goodness!
I attempt to catch it.
No, not like. Oh my god, no! That doesn't. You don't even get close to the stage. Like, you don't get anywhere close. You want to catch him. You're drunk off of your ass. You think you're that much closer. Bromund jumps and then lands flat on his face. And in that moment, Torque comes running over and takes him away.
Bromund has left the party. Dead.
Bambles, you laugh and you see that happening. You get a tap on your shoulder.
Oh.
Which shoulder?
Your left shoulder.
I look to my right.
You see, even looking over to your right, you see like metal armor, like right in front of you, like the legging of metal armor. I
spin around really quick.
I mean, you're kind of. I assume it is
really quick.
I imagine you were sitting, so you kind of stand up. You spin. You're at like maybe.
I stand up slowly but quickly spin around.
Crotch level. The individual stops you when you start facing them. And points your head up. It's Paladin Cruz.
Oh!
They put a finger to. He puts a finger to his lips, and then starts dragging you away.
Oh, he's gonna take me to the porta potty, guys.
Oh my god, can't find me. I'll be in the porta potty.
Sting looks at you, Wing, and she's like, "Well, good luck." And your eyes are covered, Wing, and you feel a familiar hand of Cannon as she starts pulling you away.
What? How did he know?
Sting is alone at the party.
Althaea.
I mean, I'm assuming at this point we were all together again.
It happened so quickly. You're just like, all right, I don't know why this is happening. Okay.
Wanna go for a fly?
And as before you even get to say that, you just see this Goliath slowly rise up from the crowd, and it's Hickory walks over to you, puts a hand on your shoulder, and starts gesturing for you to come along as well, pulling you, and just kind of tells you, can you tell Abraham to stay behind? It's probably best, or at least go back to the house.
Okay, Abraham.
He flies off. A couple people get startled. Don't get to see what happened to Zephfer, but I'll at least tell you what happens. Actually, no, that doesn't happen either, because that individual would also know. But you guys are all dragged away, and the sun is on kind of getting closer and closer to finishing setting as you are dragged into as one by one you're dragged to this back alley where nobody is at except for you guys and the people who dragged you there.
And you get the shit.
Oh, an alleyway. I see. Says Bambles to Cruz.
It's not like that. He just got a response. But you guys all see each other as you're brought.
Excuse me. He said that, not me.
I don't care. It's in meta. Fuck it. It's fun. But even if it didn't actually happen, but you guys are all brought into this little area, and all of them just straight faces. They're not smiling or anything. They're just, let's go.
Where?
To the castle.
Now?
This is part of the plan.
Roll out.
And you see Gray kind of pull out from the shadows. Yep.
He was behind us this whole time.
I was getting shit-faced for nothing.
Greg, I see you prefer to pull out.
I'm gonna fucking get you later. Oh yeah, Torque also snaps her fingers, and Bromund, you're no longer drunk.
Oh, come on.
Greater Restoration. If Minor Restoration wasn't enough, Greater Restoration just in case. But but no, they're just It's time. We have to go. It is best to go now, because if there are because we were hoping once again there were people who were spying, or even if they expect that we're going tomorrow after a big party like this, that they don't expect us to attack while the party's still going on. We are moving out.
Okay.
This is why you were told to keep your equipment on you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good thing I didn't put my suit on.
And,
I thought of it.
and with that then, Paladin Cruz and Torque both set up a portal for you guys to step through, and you guys are off, and that is where we're ending tonight's session.
Finally, the sweet release of death.
Finally,
Yeah, sorry that this one went a little bit longer. I wanted to make sure we ended at, the actual party itself, and not starting halfway through the party tomorrow next week. What do we want
used to end at 2, so
Yeah.
this isn't.
This
Right.
isn't weird.
Yeah. So, what do we want to call this one? If we have any ideas.
Just call it yeah.
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 Otherwise, I can figure something out. There was a lot that went on, and that went a little bit better than I expected, actually.
Yeah.
If I gotta be perfectly honest, but otherwise, that's all good. Thank you for people who dropped by, and we'll see you next week. Have a good night.